Yeah.
Boy, you already know I got popcorn and beer right here, man.
Yeah. You guys are excited. Obviously, we got some new stuff coming up. Andrew, as well. If I do pull on, general rule of improv, we're just gonna try to make up your backstory as we go.
That's kind of what I wanted to do. It's all good.
All right. This is gonna be really great. Also, let me pull up the Homebrew World again.
Yeah, also I would have said my new character is someone that probably Jaquel kind of found to kind of talk to into being her replacement. And it's like, oh, here you go.
Oh, there you go.
Let me see where every group is currently, so I can see where I want to place you guys.
Also, I kind of want to say that as like the week, because it was 2 weeks, so like as the weeks were going on, you saw Roger slightly getting younger, and like his hair slightly less gray.
Nice. Just fucking, like I said, man.
You're literally.
I fucking love this.
Button?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh yeah. So as an FYI, you as like we're spending time in Sigil, eventually it gets too obvious for Roger to try to hide it, and I guess he would have explained to the party, it's like, I'll be leaving you all soon, or not me, but a form of me would be, and he kind of stumbles over words. It's almost like he has Alzheimer's, but not really, in a sense. But like, it's just I'm reverting back to how I used to be, and it appears Babylai Yaga, or what was her name?
Babylai Saga.
Babylai Saga. Thank you. I kind of forgot.
I'm one of the words.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm losing who I am and all the intelligence she gave me, and it seemed like her magic was powerful. I didn't realize I'm actually not this old. I'm only actually 35. I'm very surprised. I guess with intelligence comes time, and maybe this was the intelligence I could have had if I bothered to study for it, and this is the time it would have taken. Or at least I'm only assuming this. But yeah, take care of me. Oh, and I remember who I was. My name isn't actually Roger. It was Rodney. But thank you.
Oh, Rodney. What's up with everyone trying to leave?
I mean, I'm still here. I'll remember you. I mean, I'll still gonna remember you. I'm just not gonna be as smart as I once was.
That's okay, buddy.
Well, I hope it's not too important.
Oh no. So fucking what was it? Dr. Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I feel like Etheria, whenever she talks to Naulei, since she's also an Irkanashi, she kind of like she feels more comfortable talking to someone of her own kind in Primordial. So whenever you see her talk to Naulei, all you can hear is like the wind in her as she talks. But it's kind of like like when you have like friends that speak the same language to each other, that type of thing. And she'll kind of say like, because she saw you frustrated, like when she saw Jaquel's like leave, and be like, hello, I know you may feel frustrated at this time, Miss Naulei, but I can guarantee you your sister Jaquel told me to take care of you. Plus, I have not really left Sigil at all. I think I've lived here my entire life, and well, seeing another plane of existence is a very interesting thing to experience.
I understand. I'm gonna be a little hesitant and standoffish at first, obviously, because I miss Jaquel, but I'll warm up, as the time goes
Mm,
on.
of course. And with
And I
that,
imagine when
yeah,
we
she has.
speak, we just like open
Mhm.
our mouths and there's like no sound. It's just like wind. Like,
Yeah, it's just like wind.
yeah,
Everyone else is just like, what? Y'all hear the ocean or something? It's just us talking.
just us chatting in the back.
Yeah. Also, she's a monk, so she's all about punching people in the face.
Mm. Ooh.
She also has like a big baggy black cloak.
Want to see the picture for her?
Yeah, I can show you in D&D images.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I would look like when I'm done with like my little shopping spree.
Shopping spree.
Check out this
Yep.
purse. It has a demon inside of it.
For the
Material
purposes of
girl.
understanding like later down the line, would you like Jaquel to stay in Sigil, or do you want Jaquel to like find their to be taken somewhere else within the material plane?
She can stay in Sigil. She wants to understand the multiverse a little bit.
All right, so we have passed the timer. Also, Asclepius, I'm gonna beat you up. Let's go ahead and get started.
Not my fault that you typed right after I did.
Oh, fuck you. So
Got
anyway,
me quicker on that enter button.
and everyone, welcome back to another session with the Thursday group. Where last we left off, they did it. After such a long time of setting it up, they finally got to fight their demon lord. They got to fight Enoki, the mad butcher, the leader of the gnolls. And upon beating Enoki and in the middle of an all-out demon lord war, they managed to fight in the order of the maze engine itself. And with everything reverted back, it looks like all the cracks within realities have been cleared out. However, though, we pretty much just have a whole new setup. With the Lady of Pain offering them some time to relax, unwind, and just enjoy Sigil for what it is. Our players have it's been 2 weeks since the last time we've actually seen our characters in game specifically. You guys will notice that Jaquel is no longer with us, as Jaquel has decided that that was enough of an adventuring life for them, and they have stayed in Sigil. And joining the group is Etheria, and at the same time, we did not just. I have to actually fucking change Roger's naming as well, but for now I'm going to keep that the same as well. Due to the deal with Babalai Saga being officially over, the immense wisdom that Roger was gifted with from Babalai Saga has been inverted. So he is back to his original self, Rodney the Barbarian, who is as strong as Roger was intelligent.
Feels basically the same, huh?
Like the complete opposite, at least.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, I think we were like, was it Rodney had brought it up before that, like, it was kind of funny how it wasn't that hard to like revert the character to be a barbarian.
Oh, I literally just switched the two stats.
That's
all I did.
It's like, huh, look at this, it still works.
Sadly, I am now the only smartest person here.
That's fine though. We have variety. And so, with our characters heading off to the Lady of Pain to be taken back to the material plane, we continue our session. You all have had some time to buy your stuff, to spend some time to relax, and your guys' characters have at this point been away from a dangerous life for 2 weeks. You standing before you are the doors to the Lady of Pain, who you haven't seen since she sent you guys off to enjoy Sigil.
Interesting.
I had a wonderful superstar replace my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks different now.
Indeed. And so, with the doors opening, the Lady of Pain's void awaits you all.
Okay. I step in, proudly.
Yeah, I follow shortly after.
following suit. Let's go.
Your else will also follow.
Speak to
Yes.
Miss Mama Lady.
This is, as a side note, this would be Etheria's first time entering the Lady of Pain's void.
Oh. Hold on.
You'd be like, she is very stoic.
Etheria?
She's surprised, but just taking it all in.
I'm gonna whisper to Etheria and be like, Etheria, she doesn't speak much, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna know what she's thinking.
Interesting.
Might shock you at first, but it's alright.
Yes, yes.
Understood.
Let me see. There's supposed to be something in particular. I'm supposed to find you guys right here. All right, all right. Don't really have much of a map layout for this, for where you guys are being taken to, but once you all have entered into the Lady of Pain's area, the doors behind you close, and standing where the door was is the Lady of Pain, looking at you all with her neutral expression. She awaits any answer from you all.
An answer? Was there a question?
Just some sort of greeting words from you all.
Evening.
Hello.
Loki's
Good
just
evening.
waving energetically.
I'll give
Hi.
a polite bow.
The Lady of Pain seems to glide past you all, and once past you all, with her hand waving up and down, she creates the top of a doorway, and the doorway frame follows her hand until she hits the floor. And there it is, a new doorway to a whole new area. The doorway opens for you all, and the doorway is of a, I have to find, like, it is a portal, so you won't know what is beyond it until you go through.
It's a Green Hill Zone 2.
Let me see what is, because there's a specific like color for like plane, for the material plane that it has. The material plane is, oh, it's a silver portal. A silver portal awaits you all.
Okay. All right, let's go.
It plays the little Mario 64 jingle when you enter a new world.
Right.
Exactly.
And so, you all are able to take your first big steps into the material plane together as a group. Everyone, roll me a con save.
Oh, boy,
so-
howdy.
Before we go, I just want to thank, the Lady of Pain for allowing us to be here and shit.
All
But, like,
great
not
start.
and shit.
Indeed.
What an amazing starting roll, baby. Let's go.
Right. And Naulei, all I need is a con save.
Alright.
Oh, perfect.
Shaking and crying.
Wow.
Enoki, Pheesh, Etheria, and Naulei. The four of you. What's up?
Do I have to roll my portents again?
You should have actually.
Oh, I won't use my portents now, but I'll roll it like behind the scenes. You can go on. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was replying to something in chat as well. Let's see this. All right, so the four of you are. Everyone is innately shocked by what it is that surrounds you all. But for those that failed, surprise. Naulei, you can hold your breath, correct? Like indefinitely as an Airkanasi.
Yeah.
Etheria as well, and Pheesh. I mainly had you roll as a joke, but you are in your natural habitat, sir.
Oh.
I can't breathe.
You guys are all underwater.
God,
Do I
I
need
don't like.
Where's up?
Me
Where
and
up?
Naulei chilling, just looking at each other.
Yeah, we're just like, what happened? What's wrong with y'all? But we realize we don't need to breathe.
Pheesh, I'm curious how your character innately reacts to being back in water for the first time.
I mean, I had to be in water when I got back, water breathing. So just watching everyone like suddenly start drowning is something that. Well, okay. Here's the thing. Last session I was just flopping around, and now I have to watch everyone like panic.
Wait,
Right.
Isn't
And so-
Ascent just sinking?
Oh, hold on, sorry, Ascent. You also also
Yeah.
don't worry about this too, right? You're kind of like vibing there.
Yeah, I'm a robot, so
Yes.
So it's just like
you know, panic
two of
mode
the party
engaged.
members.
Yeah, it really is just like Rodney and Enoki.
Do I need to breathe? Question mark.
Yes.
We're up.
Okay.
So you
Oh,
all
all you hear
you all
from
you all see
him is
you all see the light faintly breaking through the surface of the water. What looks like a good 100 feet above you all.
Swim up.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see. How in the world does Steps of Night work underwater?
Technically,
Yeah.
you can't fly through water, so you can only do that when when you have access to the air.
Dang, yeah.
Can I cast levitate on
No, because
Ascent?
you would need to be able to do so when you have access to something that isn't water.
Yeah, water is weird.
What?
Can I?
Misty step underwater.
Well, actually,
That
hold
one
on.
works.
You were
I can't
smart.
really.
Okay,
I can't
I'm
really
gonna
do
do that.
water breathing.
Yeah, and so with that, you guys all make your way up. Fish. This is just kind of like a natural thing for you. You're able to just like swim freely as you go about.
Right.
Who were my people who were? I know Rodney was. Enoki, you're also trying to make a breakneck speed to the surface as well, correct?
Yeah, I just Misty stepped up towards the surface.
Like I said, it's 100 feet up. Misty Step will get you 30 feet of the way there, but you're just like swimming as fast as you can as well.
Yeah, I succeeded the con save, but I'm still panicking because
Water.
robot.
Yeah.
Water.
When the three of you manage to break the surface with Naulei, Pheesh, and Etheria following soon after, you guys see you are literally in the middle of nowhere.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Can I
thanks,
just?
lady.
I have a ring of water walking. I've had that for a hot minute. Can I
Oh.
just like get up and stand on the water?
Yeah. You kind of get up as though the water was a physical ledge, and you just like.
That's actually
cool.
so funny that you bring this
Did
up.
we see Ascent still or no?
Yeah.
Like,
Ascent can still swim. He's not limited to that.
Okay.
Also in D&D images for you all.
No, yeah, pretty much.
We're dead, but we're yes, very much so.
Mhm.
So,
So-
how do I live?
Get angry.
Question. You don't.
Get angry.
Yeah, Etheria
Isn't
just
that
be
the
like,
barbarian's best answer to everything?
I hit the water.
yeah,
Punch
I
the
thought it
water
was
to
just
swim
Wa-
faster.
watching what was once Roger, now Rodney, hitting the water out of pure frustration.
Yeah,
Oh,
Etheria would be
Punch
like,
the water.
I didn't realize the material plane was just exactly like the plane of water.
Funny enough, it isn't.
I mean, do we know if this is the material plane or?
It's
Could we also say
100% safe to assume so, since the portal was a silvery light. So this is the material plane.
Okay.
I want to go back to the Feywild. I miss it there.
Fish.
Shaking and crying.
Not to. Is this familiar to you? These waters in any way?
You talking to me?
Yes.
I feel like that's a little racist. Not gonna lie.
What are you saying? Because I'm a fish person?
Dad, are you from
Are
here?
you saying that because I'm a fish?
I'm.
What's my name? What is my fucking name?
So
Etheria will just look at all of you confused, like, what is a racist?
so
It's a concept.
I will say this
Mr.
An
Mighty.
idea.
is that
I don't get it
Pheesh,
either.
as much as that was like a very insensitive thing to just assume that you would actually know it, strangely enough, you actually do.
Yeah. Got a point.
Well, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, I would know because no, because from the start you said it'd be familiar.
I'm appalled that you would assume this, but yes, I do know.
You
I
are
mean-
correct.
I mean, I just thought it was funny.
So, yes. So Pheesh, you are while maybe not the water itself. When you were down there, something about like the way the ocean currents seem to glide past you, the way that the actual like terrain underwater looked. Do you actually think that where you came from is actually not far from here? Maybe for your allies who can't breathe underwater, it's an issue, but for those of you who can handle it, it's actually maybe about like a good hour swim down and maybe to like the northwest.
Down into the northwest. Oof.
Do I just tell them that?
Yep.
I mean, okay, wait. I'm assuming everyone's like surfaced already, right?
Yes, at this point, like you were among the last people to surface because you like literally could have taken your sweet ass time with this.
Right. Hey, listen. I actually know where. This place is pretty familiar. So, if you follow me, I could take you to like the nearest spot I know.
Please do. Please do.
All right, follow me.
Did we all swim?
I mean, what else are you gonna do? Walk?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, actually.
Well, you
Yeah.
can. They can't. I'm built to swim.
I guess I'm just built different.
True.
You know,
Truly
in
built different.
real life, I can't swim, so just a common question I have.
Can't be stopped. Just built different.
So, I'm sorry. What did you say you had a way to help out your allies for this or no?
I was going to ask if I could do water breathing, but if I took like 10 minutes, then everyone would have drowned.
No. People can tread water, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I
yeah.
can tread water for 10 minutes. I'm pretty
Because
sure.
I don't know which direction you're gonna take it. So if we ever had to like go deep into the water, I could do water breathing.
I'll say this. Your water breathing is perfectly fine to do for 10 minutes. You're in your own innate habitat. You can perfectly manage this.
Okay. Well, actually, we need to continue it on. I don't know if we would need it or not. That's the only reason why I'm hesitant.
The closest form of civilization is literally an hour underwater, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll have to give everyone water breathing. I mean, wait, who innately can, who needs water breathing?
Ascent and
I think-
Roger.
No,
And I think Enoki.
Ascent's a warforged. He does not actually need to breathe.
Oh, so yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
I don't need to breathe, but I'm just terrified of water
because you're a
robot.
robot. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just Roger and Enoki, because me and no, I don't know the name right now.
I don't
But me
know
and Rico
about
can.
Etheria.
Yeah, you're fine.
Etheria.
You can.
We're
Etheria.
Argonauts.
I mean, if anything, you can just call. She'll say like, you can call me Airy.
Okay, Ari. we're Argonauts.
Do you guys need water breathing?
No, we don't need to like breathe.
All right.
In case you're wondering, what they do is like they can just indefinitely hold their breath.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, I guess do water breathing for was it? It's not Roger.
It's Rodney.
Rodney and Enoki.
Alright.
I'll do the
Still
ritual.
feel free to
and-
call me Roger if it's more comfortable. It's fine.
No,
Yeah.
I'm fine with Rodney. I just have to remember that because I have to like repeat names in my head so I can remember them.
No, I agree.
also
I
how
agree
you
with that
met me,
100%.
though,
There was
so
a
I'm cool
there was
with
a player's name who I kept like for multiple sessions in a row. I kept calling them their previous campaign name. You're good on that, Dean.
No, but
Okay.
I'll do the ritual for both of them because I don't want to spend spell slots right
Fair
now.
enough. All right. After 10 minutes of watching Pheesh swim around you guys and do what's needed to get this ritual on, Rodney and Enoki, you have both been granted water breathing for 24 hours.
Oh, nice.
You can repeat this effect on the following day should it turn out that you guys don't have a way to like aid them, and you can still do a ritual and not be given like any worry about the spell like not overlapping properly.
Okay.
And so,
And I'm assuming since most of us don't have innate swimming speeds, we're just all going at kind of like a half speed.
yeah, if you guys don't have an innate swim, it's always equal to half of your walking speed.
We are gonna be going slow going. I have a 20 walk speed.
Joke's
I was
on you,
gonna
I
say-
can zip.
I was gonna say, Zeno, if it's allowed, could I use some of my key points to kind of zip through the water?
You can use key points to give yourself an easier thing. However, they'll be aware that due to the fact that like your key usually only benefits you for 6 seconds at a time, especially because like the dash ability, you're literally gonna run out of key by the time you make it to the civilization.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, just like a few bursts here, like one or two, just like. Pew!
Yeah, if you're looking for role play and like wanting like as you guys are swimming through the water, Etheria kind of like wants to take advantage of it and like do some like fun tricks on your guys' journey there. After all, it's not every day you guys are swimming in the ocean like this.
Yeah, I'd prefer
Swimming in the
if we never
ocean.
swim in the ocean like this. But,
Yeah.
go off, I guess.
You can see a faint smile as she's holding her breath, as she enjoys the material plane, even though it's mostly water in her mind.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I'm trying to think if Enoki has ever seen this much water in one spot before. It depends. I don't know.
I'd imagine not. The Feywild definitely like wouldn't carry something as big as this.
Yeah, and growing up in a swamp doesn't necessarily mean near. Like at the most it's seen like a lake maybe.
A pond.
Yeah. Would you say this
Pond?
is the cleanest water that Enoki has
Yeah, I
been
was
in?
gonna say.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, like, yeah, like definitely, like if we're talking like middle of the ocean, like that's not filled with garbage, looks pretty nice.
Actually,
it's not shit brown.
oh my god, I have okay. This is kind of a serious question because I don't know if this ever gets brought up, but like, can you use dark vision in like going deeper and deeper into the water? Because I know
Yes.
like
Yes,
deep
you
water
can.
gets darker.
Yes,
Oh,
that
that's
is
Also,
something
Enoki-
very, that is something
Come on,
very
Enoki
important to know.
glows.
Who are my players that have innate dark vision?
I now have
do.
dark vision.
I can
Yeah.
grant dark vision if anyone needs it, so.
Yeah.
So-
Naulei technically has it because of her amulet.
I'm trying to think like surface wise, it would probably take you guys like at this point, Pheesh is like taking you guys at like a 45-degree angle down. I'd imagine 10 minutes. After just 10 minutes of pure swimming in that direction would be enough for like the light to no longer be perceived from above.
Also, Enoki just glows. I can just make my cap brighter.
That is true. Enoki
Oh.
does have like this type of like just glow stick ability.
Nice. Good job, Enoki. You're one fun guy.
Enoki,
So true.
when you're like wait a minute, I have an idea. You light Enoki, you light up your cap to be even brighter, only to see that the cap's light gets reflected off a huge eyeball.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Oh. What is that?
Relax, just
wait.
keep on swimming.
And just
Oh,
keep
attention to
swimming. Just keep
No,
swimming.
no explanation. I've seen
Don't-
weirder.
Don't worry about it. We fought worse. Don't pay mind to it.
Oh, I just realized we haven't.
Worse?
Is there a stream up? To like look at what we're like.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm on
yeah,
it.
you're not
watching it.
you're not Screecher.
No, my bad.
Yeah,
Thank
Oh
you.
wow, yeah.
good job.
Yeah,
good job.
there's the eyeball.
Yeah, you're fine. First, I just thought it was like a roleplay thing.
Oh yeah, me too. Like there's nothing here.
Sorry, chat. We were busy not looking at what Xena was drawing.
Yeah. So there's the
Yeah,
eyeball
you're-
staring at you all.
Oh,
See?
that's one eyeball?
Yes.
It's the
Jeez.
Kraken.
Nah,
That's
it's
a big eyeball.
The Kraken right there, guys.
that's just a whale. Come on.
That ain't no
Any
motherfucking
of us do like
whale.
any like investigation checks or anything?
Are we on its
No.
body?
If anything, I would probably ask for a wisdom save from you all.
Oh no!
Oh, wisdom save.
Yeah, because this is innately scary to just like light eyeball. Ah, fuck.
Hey, guess who got a nat 20?
Ooh.
Nice.
Are you
Wait,
fucking
hold
serious?
on. I'm using my
Nice.
Hello, I
portent
get
on this.
advantage on being frightened and I
Oh,
roll 8
gosh.
twice. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nice.
I'm using my
I'm like this
portent. I don't
session.
care. I'm spending my
wanna-
I'm spending my 13. That's a 19.
Yes.
I
I'll
kind
be
of
right
want to
back.
risk this
Alright.
because earlier someone gave me disadvantage, but then someone gave me advantage.
Yeah.
Could I
The points cancel each
actually-
other out.
Could I actually take them separately and risk it for the biscuit so I can have advantage on my next thing I do?
Yes. If you specifically are asking that as a player, I'm more than down with that.
All right, cool. I'm gonna risk it.
Zeno, you did hear my my current roll, right?
Yes. That you changed it to a base of 19, correct?
It's
Yeah.
still a 13. That's not bad.
All right.
Wait, no, I can re-roll
let's
it.
see.
Hold on. I have inspiration.
If you have inspiration, you are allowed to reroll.
Can I still re-roll with advantage because I have advantage against being frightened?
Yes.
Swag.
Hmm.
Are you okay, whatever.
that's
A 15's
enough.
better.
So Rodney, Enoki, Pheesh, and Ascent. The three of you muster your nerve. Maybe this makes you a little unsettled on the inside. However, though, it is what's it for? It still doesn't feel good to have like this giant creature near you. Naulei and Etheria. This has shaken you guys tremendously, and the two of you are under the fear condition. Not enough to like swim away. Probably due to like you probably don't want to be swimming away from something this big. But like enough that you guys are like maybe a little frozen in fear.
Yeah. If I could, since I am a monk, can I use my stillness of mind to get rid of my frighten?
Sure. You still yourself and see that Naulei is still over there afraid of this creature.
Because I am a New Yorker, can I use my gangster to get rid of this frightened?
Hey,
Sorry,
I'm gonna just lay down this 40.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
this was the D&D equivalent of New York has not been visited yet.
Oh my god.
Right. I'll try next time.
I will say, as she still looks scared, as she can't really, she still doesn't really know what it's like to like calm someone down. So the best she does is kind of just hold on to Nalai's hand as she's scared.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna like grip onto your arm so I don't like drown.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and so this creature eventually swims beyond you guys. Its eyeballs still looking back at you guys until it just doesn't do that anymore and continues to look forward at where it's heading towards.
Oh, so we're fine?
Yes.
Fish didn't kill us? Okay.
Yeah, at least.
There you go. And so, continuing your descent. Pheesh, you guys come to a point where it's now pitch black, and so the light of Enoki is helpful to you all. Though remember, for anyone who has dark vision, the bright light impairs your dark vision.
I can give dark vision up to 300 feet for everyone for an hour.
No, would you like to turn off your innate light to be given dark vision instead?
Sure. I can dim it. Now I cast dim light.
All right, perfect. And so with that,
Okay, yeah.
dim light doesn't impair dark vision. So when everyone is granted the 300 feet of dark vision, you all can now see what Ascent sees ahead of you guys. And Pheesh, you already know the scene very well. Down beneath where you guys are heading towards, you see what looks like a shipyard of destroyed ships from different eras. This shipyard, however, though, you see has small phosphorescent lights glittered throughout it in a very in a kind of like an organized mess is probably the best way I would describe this. These lights are clearly indications of where residents are living. And while there are no innate roads, there are clear pathways throughout the different shipwrecks. Well, Pheesh, go ahead. You have just as much narrative control as I do because this is supposed to be like an improv of your backstory.
Okay.
Yeah, give it to us.
I think we're getting close. Let's just
Close.
Close to
listen.
what?
It's a long story. It's Just know that it's gonna take a while. We just gotta keep moving forward.
Okay.
Just keep
Mhm.
swimming. Got it.
Be aware,
Alright.
this civilization is the civilization I was referring to. This is the closest place for you guys to get any sort of supplies to continue on your journey properly. So you have to visit your home.
The ocean killed
Yeah.
his
Oh no.
For funsies, is there a portal around here?
No, but let me actually be right back, guys. I have to quickly grab something.
Ayo.
Yeah, to get it's fun enough. I mean, it's interesting because I feel like technically the only people who can speak right now are the two air Nazis because we have to hold our breath to not
Well, I
be
can
around.
speak.
No, you can speak.
We all
Ascent
have
can
water
speak.
breathing. Can't we all technically speak?
Well, in
Well,
Enoki, well, does water breathing even mean that like
yes,
Speak
you can
underwater?
technically talk.
no?
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah,
does
'cause,
sound
like you're alone.
does sound even
Yeah,
still work through water like that?
Oh,
Like,
the
could you
physics.
hear
say so.
sound waves like that?
I would say so. I mean,
Okay,
It
so
should be
actually,
distorted, I think.
yes, I used to do a thing where me and my friends would go in the pool and try to yell at each other underwater, and if you yell loud enough, you can still kind of tell what people are saying.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah,
I
kind of
looked up.
dude.
By the way,
Yeah.
this is very off topic, but I looked up what the robe of eyes looked like. Did you know that it looks disturbing as all hell?
Yeah, if you click on the
Imagine. I'm gonna look
picture,
it up now.
if you click on the picture next to it, like if it says robot eyes and there's like a little picture, if you click on it, it'll enlarge the picture.
Like some
Oh,
of these look kind of nice. Like some people drew it
Yeah.
in a way where it looks interesting, and then some
Yeah.
people drew it like in a very disturbing way.
Yeah, I feel like
very
yeah,
Lovecraftian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
Okay,
hate
like
that.
tell me why I looked up robe of eyes and half of the image results is just lingerie.
What? I wrote
I
That's
mean-
I wrote D robe of eyes.
It's
I
pretty.
That
I mean, all
lingerie
I
is
say
Google
that-
talking to you.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is when it comes to something like the robe of eyes, I feel like it. I wouldn't. The last thing I'd expect it to be is cute, because of course I'm
Yes.
gonna expect. I'm thinking like
yes.
I got
Right.
Ben 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lingerie for the eyes.
At least my robe it has like eyes that are shaped like stars.
Yeah.
So true.
Don't worry, they don't blink. They have
Like-
like a single like pupil.
Yeah,
Really
I just-
did look up robe of eyes D&D 5e. I scroll down like a little bit and there's so many anime girls with like giant bazongas.
What are you
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
what are you looking up? Jesus.
Robe of Eyes D&D 5e, and it's
That's
just this.
That is
Listen,
Google
anything-
Images and the Google algorithm picking up your old information.
Your
So what
lookup,
are you
yeah.
True, honestly, it's just the amount of Raiden Shogun, Genshin Impact images that I look up on the daily.
It's an impact. That's where it is.
I won't even
That's
hide it.
what
I
I was
won't even hide it. I have 4 posters of the Raiden Shogun up on my wall right now.
He said I'm real.
Think
I'm
about it
real.
this way, right? Think
I
about it this
respect
way. No
it.
matter what you do, if you have a little bit of degen, anything you type, you will literally have it. You can literally type in Bible and you'll find sexy Jesus in there.
Hey.
I guarantee.
Do that now.
But
Bible.
All right,
I
I'm back. So I'm
posted,
here to listen to how the ocean killed Dean's grandma.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
what?
No, I'm referring to the fucking trolls thing. Cause
I was
singing
gonna
killed my
say,
grandma.
singing killed my grandma.
Oh my gosh.
But I posted in DD images how like
What?
the robe of eyes is supposed to kind of look like, and how
Gross.
people sometimes flavor it.
Yeah.
What's-
Once again, D&D
what's-
is all up to flavor. So long as it doesn't break too much from what it innately is supposed to do, then there you go.
Those are
Yeah.
cool. I think the second one's like the coolest.
All right, and so, Pheesh, what do you want to do about your home, your old home being in front of you? Pheesh. Hold on, can
The
you
ocean really did kill Pheesh.
Yeah.
Like the one I sent you like a long time ago.
Yes.
Because I forgot to read it prior because I
If-
didn't
if-
expect you to be taking my backstory first.
It's okay. If you type in the search bar backstory, that's how I refound it.
Okay. Um. All right. So before we go to a place that's a bit more familiar to me, I kind of just want to tell you guys something really important because it's kind of serious.
So we're
Yes.
all ears.
Yeah.
You
Well,
you guys remember what I told Bubble Saga when I entered your party, right?
It's been a while.
Nope.
I've slept a little bit. But...
Nope, I was not there.
Area is
I'm late in my
confused.
session.
Well, long story short, I've been searching for stuff, and ever since she took my ability to come back to the waters, I hadn't been able to do stuff. But thankfully, now that that's over, I kind of have to go back to my old search that I had way before this even happened.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
what were you
So-
looking for?
To put a long story short, I'm from like a long tribe of other Locathith and stuff, and whoop-de-doo, I'm a scavenger who actually goes up into the outside of the water and try to find things.
Well,
I
and then
found
you got
something.
stuck
Uh,
up there.
Not exactly. I found something I probably shouldn't have, brought it back, and lo and behold, my entire tribe got cursed because of me.
Oh,
Oh.
the ocean killed your parents. No, see?
The major L.
Shut up.
That's out of
Alright.
character.
It's reverse
Enoki doesn't know what
Waterworld.
an L is.
um, and so I've just been trying to find a way to fix it. I stumbled across Babalai Saga, and then I met you guys. Now that that's all over, I kind of just have to figure out how to fix it. But I don't really think you guys are prepared to see what's in there.
I mean, they
Oh,
look like
pish
you, right?
posh.
Or are you a good-looking person? For
What are you
your
trying to
kind?
imply?
I mean, I do.
Fish people are fish people. What are you trying to say here?
I what?
Love is love. Come on.
Everyone's beautiful.
You can see Etheria chuckling as she sees Roger struck like flustered.
Stepping on everyone's toes. um, but real, what's there to be scared of? I guess. Oh, should we be afraid?
As far as I know, the curse only spread to the whole tribe except for me. So
Interesting.
So
I
you are
kind of just
pretty.
made it my own
Like-
personal duty to find it and find a way to break it.
Okay.
Is it something like what happened to Slava?
Slava turned into a demon. Everyone over there is kind of just undead.
Oh,
Well,
Oh.
Actually, I have some news for you, Pheesh.
Funny.
You might. Sorry. So actually, no, sorry. You know. Go ahead and you wish to get closer to and investigate further about and see if there's anything left over.
Wait, I need to do an investigation?
Oh no, I was just curious. With your home in front of you and realizing that this is the only form of civilization, this could probably be the only place where you guys could get supplies, especially maybe not for you who can breathe underwater, but maybe for something for your allies.
All right.
does the civilization have is it all underwater?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I mean, it's a tribal Locathith. Where else would they be?
I mean, I don't know if they would have
Right, something for
guess
something for
ability,
visitation
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I imply that there are scouters, and I was one of them.
Yeah, but,
some people would go up to the surface and find junk.
We can find out. We can find out together, right?
That's true.
But we gotta go there first before anything else can happen. I haven't been here in a long time, so
Been a minute.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what you're looking for. I've got your back.
I guess we gotta move
Alright.
forward.
And so, when you guys are getting closer and closer to Ascent, you thought something out of the corner of your eye was swimming, but whatever its body shape was didn't look like a fish. and when you turn to look over there, whatever it is no longer in sight. You guys continue forward as such. There's an eerie I almost forgot we need music.
If this isn't instrumental versions of the Little Mermaid soundtrack, I'm gonna be upset.
You already know why I can't do that.
We're gonna hear steel drums.
I would.
Oh wait,
love...
no, Disney would copyright it.
Yeah, Disney would fucking like. I'm
Disney
sorry. Are you
like,
trying to put?
no.
Are you trying to put Disney magic in your game? I'm sorry. We can't allow that.
Mickey Mouse would be at
would
your
have
door
a
with
fit
the
right
gun.
now about Kingdom Hearts.
Starts playing Where You Are from Moana.
Let's see. Oh, this is what we need.
What's a helm?
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 Like that could either
it's like
mean
a helmet.
like a helmet or like
or a ship.
the front. Yeah, the front of a ship, I think.
Oh.
Or is it?
Two meaning.
Yeah, it's one of those words that can mean multiple things.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. But yeah, it's all very fascinating.
We are rocking silent and eerie ambient music to help add into the effect.
The ocean.
So, going further and further down, we head on. You guys see that these shipwrecks are probably not adding to your guys' own innate comfort, as the swaying lights seem to give a almost ethereal vibe. There's a feeling in the air that what Pheesh is referring to is correct. This place is definitely like possibly filled with undead, and so you stay on your toes, arming yourselves with any of your weapons or arcane focuses, ready for whatever comes around the corner. When Ascent, you get that feeling like you're being watched. Similar to the feeling that you had felt similar to the feeling that you had when you were when you had saw that thing pass by vaguely.
Am I able to do a perception check?
You are.
Alright. That's a solid 16. Not too great, but not too terrible, you know?
No, definitely fine. You see, okay. I'm gonna use this image. However, though, we're gonna make a variant on it. In D&D images as well as what's about to be on, you see what looks like a school of these types of creatures, but whereas these creatures have legs and look like fleshy skin, imagine like fish, more aquatic like things, fins rather than legs, and like almost dark blue navy scales.
I see.
Oh, ew, gross.
Oh my gosh.
Like piranhas.
They're so they're like ugly.
They remind me of abyssal chickens.
Are these friends of yours, Pheesh? And I'll point them out.
They are.
Taking a look at this small school, you realize that due to the number that there are, this is probably the children of your village.
Oh man.
That's fun.
I knew they were cursed, but not that kind of cursed.
You blocked it out of your head.
See, that's
Didn't
what
want to remember
Enoki
what you
thought
did.
was gonna happen. They get all mutated and shit.
Are they bigger than us?
They are a small size, so they're as
Oh.
big as who's our smallest member?
Enoki.
The fungus.
Yeah, they're like Enoki size.
Oh, that's cute. So
And
it's like a real Chernobyl.
Pheesh, go ahead and give me a number of how many kids you think would actually exist in this tribe.
27.
It's a fairly
35.
big one, so
69.
well, okay.
69. Nice.
Nice.
Good estimate. I'd say maybe 15.
Alright, that is how many of these creatures there are. Also, I'm going to quickly say bye to Skittles.
Bye, Skittles.
okay.
Have a good day at work.
Bye-bye. This is all very jarring. Also,
How
yeah.
do you find these images? How the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how do you look that up? What is that to look
yeah.
up?
Xeno's
I mean-
got like monster manuals and whatnot. He's also been
Yeah.
playing this for a long ass time, so he's probably got
Oh my
stuff
God.
like that.
Mhm.
Super respect.
But also,
Just remembered. Sorry.
was it? No, you go ahead,
I just,
Enoki.
I just remembered that tomorrow morning I have a class at like 8 a.m. and
Oh,
our
God.
sessions usually end at 2 a.m. my time, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry, I got caffeine.
I
That,
mean, you can take a
you-
fat
also-
nap after class.
this is a lore episode. You are able to leave early. I am going to be
Yeah.
leaving early because I have stuff to do tomorrow at 8 a.m. as well.
So true. If I get really tired, I'll leave. If not, I'll chill.
Yeah. Also, I was just gonna say to, Naulei real quick, not to impede on your role play or anything, but just remember, since we don't have water breathing, you can talk. I'm not saying you can't talk. I'm just saying, remember, you're kind of taking away from your own oxygen supply.
Oh. Oh yeah, because we're technically holding our breath.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm not like really speaking. I'm just. Oh, was I speaking? Maybe I was speaking. My bad. No more talking.
Oh, I can imagine it. It's kind of like you're really good at charades, so you're doing like really
Yeah.
good hand movements to like
Yeah, I
portray
do
what
hand
you're
puppets.
thinking. Yeah.
I hand you a flashlight. Oh, there's no dark.
There's no dark. We have no flash. I mean, you can still see technically because we have the dark vision right now. Plus, even when that goes away, you still have the continual flame, so you can see like 10 feet in front of you.
Residential glow stick.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'll use
oh
a
look, we
Enoki
have our
glow
own
to-
anglerfish. We have our own
Just shake
little angler.
Enoki around a little bit. There you go. Like,
Do we have to crack you first?
Hellhound is angry again once.
Oh my god, I just
Is
realized
Hellhound a
I sense a
Doberman?
Big Daddy from Bioshock.
oh my God.
I mean, wouldn't that just be Ascent, but just flavored a certain way?
Flavored. What are we talking
Flavored.
about?
I don't think so.
Isn't that the proper term for it?
Yeah, flavored.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
what?
I'm just like
I mean-
remembering something. It's just reminded me of Big Daddies because Robot Man under the water.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of robot, sorry. I'm more of a glam rock Freddy, I got the special eyes
Oh
now.
my
I can open up.
I mean, you store
I said-
Enoki in there sometimes.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, instead of saying Gregory, you say Enoki. I need you to get.
I need to get Roxy's OnlyFans password.
Enoki, this is probably hard to accept. This is probably hard for you, but have you ever heard of the hit game Among Us? You have to vent, Enoki. You have to vent.
I know it may seem sus, but I need you to vent.
Jesus Christ.
God, imagine like
oh,
easy
did-
characters
ah.
playing Among Us.
Wait, I'm sorry, Roger. What's your actual name? That is
Rodney.
Rodney. Rodney's he's Montgomery Gator. He rages, bro. He rages.
Right, bro.
Wait, Roger.
Oh, you know what's
wait,
crazy? Is I have drums as a proficiency.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my God.
Wait, there are no drums in the glam
No, they
rock
all play
band.
guitar.
Well, one of them plays keyboard guitar.
Oh,
keyboard.
That's
wait,
Rocky.
there was it. I thought the alligator was a drummer.
No,
I
he
know
he's a
plays
bassist.
like bass.
Oh,
bass player.
whack.
Chica plays guitar and Freddy's on the mic. They
Yeah,
don't
he
have
There
does.
is
drums.
no drummers. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's because they're supposed to be singing animatronics. They're not really meant to actually play their instruments.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
not meant to play their instruments, so then why not have a drum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No,
probably
and-
it's probably automated. Don't worry about it.
No, and Monty has like specialized claws to actually like strum the strings of the bass. That doesn't make sense.
Because these animatronics actually play their instruments.
Rabble,
Yeah.
rabble. This don't make sense. Rabble.
Well,
Okay. They actually have.
It's Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Everyone
here,
loses.
just angrily play my lyre. That's the closest you're gonna get.
No. See, the thing is they actually have a pre-recorded track of music that they play to give any kind of extra background that you need. In canon, that's one of the missions you have to do before you can upgrade Freddy. Thank you very much.
I'm back.
Oh,
We're talking
Welcome
about the
back.
extensive lore of Five Nights at Freddy's during a
at-
D&D session.
Oh my god.
Look at
thinking
D&D General,
when-
by
I
the
saw.
way.
Yeah. I was thinking, Enoki, whenever you angrily strum your lyre, it's like from El Dorado, when the guy just goes.
So
Oh my god.
there you guys are treading through the water, seeing this tribe of what I can only describe as like wretched Catholic children. Makes you wonder what's happened to the adults.
Yeah.
Is there any
Can we-
specific building you're trying to investigate first, Pheesh, or no?
Off the top of my head, well, okay, we have to find like the Chieftains Hut because that's probably where like the artifact. I want to see if that's still intact before we take anything else from the fucking hut. I don't know what you call like a space of like where tribals are from or would live in.
Not bad. The tribe, I think.
I don't know the proper
house?
term for that.
Longhouse?
A longhouse? No, you'd build a longhouse.
That's what I am.
Well, either way, we gotta go there.
Reserve.
You know where to go, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, do you know how long it would be from here to there?
Maybe not too far. From what you can examine, Pheesh, it looks like maybe it'll be like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
5-10 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay. So, how are we gonna get through this swarm of?
Oh no, this is
Tiny
what
little
approaches
thing.
you guys from behind. I might have needed
Oh.
to specify that further. And
Yeah,
it doesn't look like they're like coming with like malicious intent. It looks like they're kind of like existing.
Copy.
You wouldn't dare approach any further in case of that, but it is more to add to the unnerving nature that is what is left of this village or this tribe.
Village. That's the word I was looking for, but I couldn't think of it. Jesus.
Oh my god, it's okay.
English
think
is
of the
like
signal.
okay.
So, assuming that you guys are traveling left, what would your guys' swimming order be?
I am very uncomfortable swimming, but put me in put me anywhere. There's like no specific point I'd be looking to be at.
Using
I guess-
Ascent as a point of reference, going left.
Wherever Pheesh is gonna be, I'm gonna be next to him. Because I'm assuming Pheesh is leading since he knows where to go.
Pheesh?
Yeah, I think I'm probably in the front because everyone's following me.
Right.
How's this for you, Pheesh?
That works.
Alright. I need Naulei, Etheria, and Enoki to chime in on this.
He's trying to keep up with the front, but is just naturally a little slower, so kind of falls in the middle.
Gotcha. Naulei and
I'm
Etheria.
gonna find Enoki, just in case they fall back a little bit. Could just pick them up. Boost.
And Etheria.
Etheria is just right behind Naulei, just looking at everyone, letting them lead since she's new.
Alright. Here you all are, swimming through this strange area. You see more. You see larger variants of what those wretched creatures look like, here and there. Some beginning to look quite different than the others. But regardless, you eventually make your way to the Chieftains Hut, where here you see something even worse than what those sad wretched were. What is same thing? This is where you need to imagine this with like more aquatic like features such as it would still have arms because Catholic do have arms, but fins where there would be feet, like dorsals and stuff along their spine, and with like gill-like features. If anything, this would probably be more unnerving than what the image already looks like.
Oh.
Oh,
Does it look like it's gonna attack us?
This, well, first, adding into this, Pheesh, it does look like it has clothing that labels this as the Chieftain, and the other clothing resembling that of the Chieftain's wife. The two of them see you, and...
Eater?
Oh, what's up?
I just know that, like, there's, like, a blanket of guilt over Pheesh.
Yes. Does anyone else here speak Aquan?
No.
Nice.
Nope.
Alright. Now I think this is purely for you, Pheesh. You hear a distorted voice coming from the Chieftain's new form. This distorted voice, while hard to make out, was not completely incoherent. As you hear, "Face your faults. Kill. Remove curse." Only you are able to discern that, as it is a distorted version of Aquan.
What does that mean?
Just blaming me. It's my fault these guys are all like this, so I want to get this fixed as soon as possible.
Must destroy curse.
Yeah, I'm figuring that out.
Destroy Pheesh.
If you lay a finger on me or anyone else here, you won't ever get it fixed.
It like the arm that clearly has this long tendril that connects to its like other spine pulls back as you realize what it's about to do, and you all roll for initiative.
Oh fuck.
Damn. Have we roll for initiative?
You don't want to hurt this person, correct?
Oh.
Should I explain like what exactly the curse is?
You can go ahead and explain it in detail.
The idea is that I found an artifact that ripped the souls out of everybody, and I guess it left everyone like soulless husks that mutated over time.
So I have advantage apparently.
Yes, you do.
But it didn't roll automatically.
Why did I get a nat 20?
Clearly,
I got
they
a
wanted
4
you
out of
to
6.
do this.
Once again,
You're in your
Enoki.
natural element, dude.
That is okay.
Oh, sorry, let's go ahead. Oh, fuck. Sorry. 20. Oh, no.
I mean, I have advantage because of feral instinct. I'm not sure if you knew where. It's a different.
Oh
advantage.
no, I figured you were supposed to have advantage.
Oh, okay. Go.
Poggers.
It's gonna be fun. Well, how does ambuscade? How does
Now,
How does
I do
that
have to let you know
sound?
this now.
underwater?
There are rules for underwater combat, especially if you don't have an innate swimming speed.
Yeah, I don't have an innate swimming speed, so I'm probably just gonna stand still.
How
Don't
big is
throw
this hut, would
spells.
you say?
It's not a matter of like. So these creatures were like at the entrance of way of the hut. So it's more like you
Oh.
guys are fighting in open water.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
Or
Here it is.
melee. Yeah, if you don't have a swimsuit, I think melee attacks have disadvantage.
When making a melee weapon attack, a creature that doesn't have a swimming speed has disadvantage on the attack rolls unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident, indicating piercing weapons. And range weapon attacks automatically miss the target beyond the weapon's normal range. Even against a target within normal range, the attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, including spear, trident, or dart. Other than that, as well, creatures and objects that are fully immersed in water have resistance to fire damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be floating here and just throwing spells out.
So let's say I use my fancy new elemental longbow and I have it imbued with lightning because, you know, Slavo.
Mhm.
Would that affect anybody else because it's electricity in the water?
You'll have to find out, right?
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
And so, other than this, I also need to be sure about something. Let me take a look at our other spellcasters over here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Wait. Also, Zeno, does the disadvantage for melee attacks also count towards my monk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because your fists aren't piercing damage.
Unfortunate.
Pierce
Alright,
with.
I'm gonna let you know this now. Assuming that, like, yes, Naulei and Etheria, you guys can hold your breath underwater, but unlike Ascent, who doesn't need to breathe, it's indicated that the way you two do this is because you can indefinitely hold your breath. To do the verbal components of spells, it implies that you need to talk and you need to let something out. So, retconning that Pheesh actually did cast water breathing out of the two of you, so it's not a matter that you two are holding your breath.
Okay, that's fine.
Because obviously it was within the range of Pheesh's abilities to do so.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we can talk. Yay.
Yes.
Yay.
Ascent, you can start us off as technically you have ambuscade, correct?
Yes, I do have ambuscade. I mean, is it even a question at this point? I'm gonna just Twilight Sanctuary.
Alright. The Twilight Sanctuary is up. Did you want to use any of your movement or no?
I didn't think I could use my movement with ambuscade, but in any case, I'm not going to.
Alright. In this case, now we are finally starting from the top of the order. Pheesh, you can go ahead and get us started.
I'm kind of iffy on what I should do first. I know I should hit him, but it still really hurts to be fighting people I knew.
It does.
I'll do a level 3 magic missile.
Alright. How do you wish to disperse it? Assuming that I'm going to ping the Chieftain.
How many shots does a 3rd level magic missile have?
First level is innately with 3, and every level above that is an extra dart. So this is a grand total of 5 darts with a 3rd level.
And they're both the same monstrosities, right? Well,
that is correct. They are both using the same creature stat block.
Okay. I guess I'll hit the Chieftain.
Alright.
What does surrounding look like?
No, it doesn't look like there's going to be anyone else joining this fight, as a lot of the other villagers have been changed into those wretched creatures.
Okay.
That is 1, 2, 6, 11, 14, 19. 19 damage.
Alright. This instead only does 9 points damage. Oh, wait, hold on, wait, correction. Wait. Oh, no, this is 19, yes. I was reading that wrong.
Wait, why does one of them have a star on it? I wasn't paying attention.
Chieftain.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Should I be generous and not go after the chieftain first?
Honestly, he's out for blood, so I think you guys are allowed to hit him as hard as you can. It's not like I'm gonna hold you guys back.
I feel bad, homie. I think I got a plan for this.
You already know. Inflict wound 6th level. Got it.
That's
Oh god.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I believe that would be it for your turn, Pheesh, or did you want to use any of your movement?
I think I'm good.
Alright, then at the end of your turn, Ascent, you want to give him his temporary hit points?
Oh, yes, that is correct. That is 17 temporary hit points.
Nice, you got the
Amazing.
max. And with that, now it is your turn, Ascent.
Yes, sir. So I don't have to worry necessarily about the verbal component of the spells, right?
Yes, because you don't actually like breathe.
Okay, thank God, because like all of my spells are verbal.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go ahead and do. Do we have anybody that's gonna be trying to make attack rolls, like regular attack rolls, or any attack rolls actually?
I do make attack rolls, but I'm not planning on making any attack rolls. Well, depends on something. But I am someone who makes attack rolls.
Oh yeah, I know that, but
Yeah,
for the
I
purposes
also
of
probably
this
will do
fight-
so.
Also, sorry if you can hear me coughing in the background. I came here a bit sick.
You're fine.
Got the Rona, I got you. Alright,
No,
I'm
it's
just gonna
I just have a cold, but like it's getting better. It's just I have a bad cough.
Okay.
understandable.
I hate when that
I'm
shit
gonna-
happens.
I'm gonna throw a 2nd level guiding bolt at the not chieftain.
Okay.
That's 14 to hit, baby.
That is a miss, actually.
Yeah, I figured as much. So I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can necessarily do right now, so that'll be my turn.
Alright. It is the Chieftain's turn. As he's going to go ahead and he takes a look over at Mighty Pheesh, who is 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 feet away. And you see him pull back his once again hit that torn off limb. And it shoots out of him like a harpoon. Rolling a 16 to hit Pheesh. Does a 16 hit you, Pheesh? Dean?
Bitch died.
Oh no, he is dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was muted. I only muted myself just so I didn't have to cough in front of the mic.
It's alright.
My AC is 16.
Alright, perfect. So this is actually a hit. And you take a grand total of 21 points of piercing damage as it cut through the fucking water.
Okay.
And you are now officially considered grappled. Quickly interject. Using the follow-up attack for its multi-attack, you are currently grappled by it. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
23.
Alright. You take half as much damage with this. As
Wait,
when.
how much was it?
Well, I'm about to tell you.
You just
When-
take half the damage,
Yeah.
though.
So, when the harpoon arm had impaled itself into you, you can feel the sorrow within the chieftain like meld into you through through severe psychic headaches. You would have taken 20 points damage, but since you resisted the what was coming into you, you only end up taking 10 points of damage.
So wait, how much is that with the last hit?
That would be 31 damage in total.
All right.
And then, as a bonus action, since you are grappled, as a bonus action, the Chieftain's going to go ahead and pull you 25 feet in.
Oh no.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You are still grappled, by the way. In order to undo it, you would have to do either an athletics or an acrobatics check. As we move on over to Rodney.
Well, that put a kink in my entire plan. So, hang on. Gotta see something. How far is Pheesh away from me?
Pheesh is currently, I see you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He is exactly 30 feet away from you.
I will be right back. 1 second.
Okay.
So, above table, or... I don't know if this would be a thing. Are undeads living things?
Technically they are. They have been brought back to life.
Okay. Okay.
I think it would also vary on the context.
Okay. So, the only reason why I ask is because I want a force cube, and I'm wondering, because it says non-living matter can't pass through the barrier, and there's another one that says living matter can't pass through the barrier.
They are considered living.
Okay. Alright. So, let me double check. It's a 15-foot cube. So, I need to get 15 feet closer, but that wouldn't protect anyone. Dang it, dang it. Alright, well, one turn too late. Alright, well then, I go 40 feet towards the, I guess not Chieftain.
You have an innate swimming speed. You have an innate movement speed of 40, so because you don't have an innate swimming speed, unless you can correct me.
No, you're correct.
You only end up moving 20 feet forward.
Okay, so
5,
20
10,
feet
15,
forward.
20.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and rage.
Alright.
And then, because I rage, I get to roll a d8.
Yes, you do.
Where is that ability? There it is. I rolled a 3, and a 3 is... Cool. I get to summon a floof or a pixie within 5 feet of a creature within 30 feet of me. I choose the thing I was gonna try to hit. So the I'll do it in between the chieftain and the boss, or the chieftain and the not chieftain guy.
Right.
His wife.
Yeah, his wife.
His fish wife.
His fish wife, and I explode it.
Alright.
At the end of my turn.
Yep. Landing in, summoning in between them at the end of your turn. Both of them make a dexterity saving throw to try to avoid the damage. This is the chief. The chief rolled an 8.
Okay, that will miss.
And his wife rolled an 18.
That will not. That will succeed. And
I believe this ability is one that would be no damage if they.
Yeah, it's save or suck.
Okay. So 6 points of damage was dealt to the chief. Beautiful. Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Yes. Oh, almost forgot to put this in. Since Pheesh had damaged them, the chieftain had entered the nicked state.
Whoa. Also, 16 temporary HP.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Now that I have that context, now the curse sounds even worse.
Yes. And Etheria, you are up.
Okay. Etheria sees all of this happening and doing her best to contribute to the team. You'll look at the chieftain and you'll see Naulei will probably see, they see like an energy of stars glowing in her hand, and she will use her monk ability, Searing Sunburst. As an action, I can hurl an orb 150 feet. Weird. but the creature doesn't have total cover of. It has a radius of 20 feet, and they must succeed a Constitution saving throw of 14
Yeah,
or
I know
take
this.
2d6
This
radiant
is
damage.
what was it? Key blast.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you can Hadouken?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I'm shooting. Imagine me just shooting a really big star at them.
No,
Oh
it's
my
the
god.
Hadouken.
No. It's like when Kirby like removes his ability.
Yeah.
Exactly. And with
Alright.
this also, I
Who
will
are you
increase
trying to
its
hit
damage.
first?
Trying to hit the chief and the wife because it says it's a 20-foot radius
Oh, hold on, wait.
sphere, so I'm trying to hit
I'm
both
trying
of
to see
them.
what you're referring to.
Searing sunburst.
Searing sunburst. Oh, I see it. Yeah. This isn't so much like a Hadouken. This is more like he hurls an orb of energy that will explode when it reaches its destination.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a Hadouken.
So again. Yeah.
That sounds exactly
Yeah.
like a HUD.
No. That because it's more implied that the key this is like the Dragon Ball Z equivalent for he throws something. It's a 150-foot explosion, or not 150 foot. It's a 20-foot radius explosion, rather than actually a punch of energy.
So it's not
Think of it as
a Hadouken, it's a Destructo Disc.
Think of it as my version of a fireball.
Yes.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And with it, while doing that, I can increase its damage up to 3 key points, so by an extra 2d6.
So for every key point spent, it is an extra 2d6. So right now it's innately how many key points is it?
It's just 2d6, but I'm at the max of 3, so
okay.
that
8d6.
So that means yes.
Yeah. So for go ahead and roll me the damage, and I will roll them following it.
Okay, so roll 8d6s.
Yeah, roll 8d6, and then I'm gonna follow up with the save, and it's once again it's a con save, correct?
Yes, con save of 14.
Thank you.
30.
All right. The chief. Let me see what he gets. The chief rolled a natural 20, taking half of his damage, so 15. And the chieftain's wife.
His wife.
Rolled a 19.
They both succeeded.
Can I change the wives to my 5?
Can you change the what?
Can I use my portent to change that to the chieftain's wife to?
Yes.
Can I change your roll to a 5?
Yes, actually you can. So because of that, the chieftain wife takes the remaining 15 points of damage as well. You predicted that she wouldn't roll too well.
Yes. I still have a bonus action.
Remember, due to your innate movement speed, you only have a swimming speed of 25.
Yeah. So can I use my bonus action, step of the wind, to dash?
Right. And where are you trying to get to?
I'm trying to go as close as possible, kind of bit around to where Roger is. Sorry, I'll get the name eventually.
10, 15,
that's all good.
20, 25. Is that good?
Yep.
All right. With that, we are now over at Naulei.
Okie dokie. So are we trying to I was really confused because you said something about no damage, or we're trying not to damage them too bad because they are people.
At this point, they're trying to kill us, and there's no real way to help them now. If they die, they die.
Aw.
I can't stress this enough.
Okay. So I'm gonna do. Can I do a 3rd level magic missile?
Yes, you can. How do you want to disperse your darts?
I want to do. I think with 3rd level I have 3.
Yeah,
or
5.
2. I have 5. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 for the chieftain and 2 for his wife.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
So
do
I'm
the
just
first
gonna-
3 are going to be for the chieftain. Let me go and see.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So the chief takes 6 points of damage from your magic missiles, and the
Yay.
wife.
Okay.
Okay, this is miserable.
Oh, the
I felt
misery.
that.
6.
Alright. And that was your
all my rolls have been.
That was your 5 shots. Did you want to use any of your movement or bonus actions?
Can I really use Dragon's Breath underwater?
Technically, you can. Remember, you can change the damage type so it's not fire.
Okay. So, how close?
Why don't you try lightning?
I'm gonna do that. Giggles.
How far am I from
dangerous,
the
not gonna
wife?
lie.
Or like, can I get in a range where my cone, like if I go to like the corner, can I get not a corner because it's a circle?
What is your current movement? What is your current movement speed? Is it like 30?
Yeah.
That means underwater you only have a swimming speed of 15. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
That is as close as
Also,
I can get you.
Yeah, also forget your magic missiles are leveled spells, so you couldn't do Dragon's Breath this turn.
Oh, that's right. That is correct.
Oh,
So I believe that would be it for Naulei.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And Enoki. You were up.
Okay.
16 temp HP for Naulei, by the way.
Oh, hold on. Wait, that's right. Have you been rolling for everyone's temp HP so far?
I think I missed one, but I'm not sure.
It's it's in theory, I see.
Okay. It's 17 then.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, Enoki, you're up.
Okay. So, I think I'm gonna break out the longbow.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a little bit of a silly because it's infused with lightning. Is anybody close to dying before I do that?
I think we are all full HP.
I am literally attached to them.
Well, I won't shoot that one then. I'll shoot the other one. But we're gonna see what happens.
Let's go.
So, you go ahead and launch.
Yeah.
You shoot an arrow at them. Please roll with disadvantage.
Because we are underwater, yes.
Actually, I activated my Greater Planar Warrior, so that straight up cancels out, and I just make a regular roll.
Hold on.
I think that's how that works.
Let me take a look. Class features.
I'm dying.
Planar warrior. Let's take a look. As a bonus action, choose one creature you can choose within 30 feet of you. And the next time you hit that creature with weapon attack, all the damage dealt by the attack becomes force damage, and the creature takes 1d8 force damage from the attack.
Well,
And
how close can I get to it?
So notice how this doesn't change. All this does is change the damage type. It doesn't change the nature of the actual shooting. So you would still have disadvantage, even if you did use Planar Warrior on them.
I'm still gonna do that though. Still gonna use it for the extra damage.
Yeah, plus you don't have to worry about shocking people.
Oh, well that's a 22 to hit even with disadvantage.
That's correct. And this was aimed at the Chieftain's wife, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, that is a successful hit.
To be the wife.
And since the damage type is changed to force, all damage dealt becomes force. Okay, since the damage type has been changed to force, you don't have to worry about this. The force damage cuts through the water without surging out.
Sick.
Go ahead and roll me the damage.
Okay, so I roll 3d8s.
Oh boy.
That's 17 damage.
God damn.
The true roar of a dragon.
17 points of damage, and the Chieftain's wife is still nicked.
Yeah.
Okay, so electricity don't do anything underwater. That's interesting.
Yes.
Crazy.
Would that be it for your turn? Did you want to use any of your movement?
I'm gonna use my movement to try and close the gap a little bit so I can go ham with the sickles.
Sick
Audience
animal.
favorite.
Alright.
I can
That'll
take
be
hits.
15 temp HP whenever you get there and end your turn.
Alright. So with that being so far everyone's turn, we do have the Chieftain's wife who is going to go next. However, though, everyone, this is the current time that we'd use the intermission, and I have to make sure my child is all good for bed. So I will be right back.
Yo, perfect time to go pee. I'll be right.
Alright, I gotta take my medicine, actually. I'm gonna call up my fiance for like 10 minutes.
I'm so sad you got
Med
pulled.
check.
What?
I was so sad that Pheesh got pulled.
What was your strategy?
Yeah, what was your plan?
I was gonna use the cube, force cube, and just have them chill outside. We have 12 minutes in that thing, and it follows me, so we could just keep going with our life with them just. Because I'm assuming we're next to the hut of where the chieftain is. If we need to look for something, I mean, I don't know if it would have we still would have needed to fight them in the end, but we would have had 12 minutes to find something that might have helped.
Woo! Ungrapple yourself, Pheesh.
The only problem is that if I do an athletics check, I actually have a -2 on strength, but I have a +2 in athletics.
Ooh.
Yeah, think about it this way. Just like what happened with Enoki when they rolled, and even though it's disadvantage, they still got a high number. Sometimes you gotta trust the dice, man.
Because I have a 17, but I don't know if I want to spend it for that or save it, because I don't know what this roll is gonna look like. And second, best case scenario, Ascent starts moving forward, or else I'll be out of range for the temporary hit points.
Yeah. I mean, again, if anything, I'd say just, if you can, just trust the dice. Again, like you said, if you want to save the point for something else, that's completely understandable. Sometimes
I know, but I was like, I was spending my points pretty hard because, well, one, I wanted the chieftain's wife to also be nicked, and second, I had a piss poor roll, and I didn't want to take that much damage.
Oh yeah, I understand. Again, just take your time. I just say
Fair
like,
and valid.
Take
Also,
your time.
how are you liking this backstory?
Very swag. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Reminds me that I have to finish my own.
Yeah.
Credit to my friend Nick.
The enemy Wellsino's gone.
No, it's someone you guys haven't met, but he helped me a lot with writing this because he wants to be a writer, and I thought it'd be cool to take it to him and see what he could help me come up with.
So true. That's sick.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Had a good idea.
Was the
Very
Although I did have to take liberties because his route would have been a lot more dark, or probably would probably write a more sinister fish.
darker than this? Damn.
Well, make Pheesh accommodate for like how bad the situation is. Like his idea is that Pheesh would slowly turn like evil as he grew more powerful.
I see. That would have been interesting. But if you want to keep playing Pheesh for the rest of this session, that wouldn't work.
Yeah,
I think Pheesh is a neutral good, so it's not really something he'd do.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus I feel like that's kind of just the usual, oh no, wizard gets more powerful, gets more evil stereotype. It's like, whatever.
Wizard gets corrupt by the power that's granted him.
We've seen that in the session already, to be fair.
Absolute power corrupts, absolutely.
I think like twice now.
Yes, absolute power corrupts it. It's awful.
Yeah. And that one like magic hungry corrupt wizard in the Earth realm. I think that's what it was.
So very interesting. And then halfway through our fight, the earth rumbles in the ocean, and the purple worm that we fought attacks us again. I'm like, yeah.
The purple worm strikes again.
It followed us through the plains. It's like, y'all thought I was done.
But it's revealed that the big evil guy who controlled all of this is just the purple worm all along.
By the way, if
That
you
would
guys
be
look at D&D General, this is something I found really funny when I was researching Locathith.
Let's see.
That's a
Really
cool
nasty.
tool.
And then good
Real
boy.
nasty boy.
Fish fashion. Naked.
Naked. Oh man.
That's
It's
nice.
so funny.
Yeah,
I
that's
wish
pretty
we
cool.
could show chat because it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When it came to Etheria, I just kind of liked the idea of this piece of art that I had. It's like, it makes sense she comes from Sigil since it's kind of in the middle of the multiverse.
Yeah.
Like I can explain the reason why she looks like that. Because even though she's mostly Air Ganassi, her mother is actually an Asimar, and all of the stars in her body is from her angelic heritage.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Enoki, so I used to have another Horizon Walker Ranger that I have no recollection of playing for very obvious reasons, if you already know me. So he was kind of a self-insert of someone else, and I'm like, you know what? I want to play a Horizon Walker myself now, and here we are. I made a Enoki.
Nice.
Ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen,
Enoki.
Enoki.
Yes. Whenever our group is going through rough times, Enoki is there to literally shine the way to victory.
It doesn't really know what's going on half the time. It's just there for adventure. It got bored.
Yes, and then we have
It's getting a lot more than it's bargained for, but it's having a good
yes,
time.
and we love that about them.
Yeah,
And then
so
we
true.
have the myth, the legend, the living turret of magic himself, Ascent, disciple of the god of twilight, and an unstoppable juggernaut of fate.
Unstoppable.
Also the best
Until Xeno finds a way to put us very deep underwater where I struggle to swim.
Yes.
As
Oh,
the
wait.
force starts crushing us underneath.
I just realized technically you don't. I technically forget you can still technically fly because you have the monarch wing things.
I also have Steps of Night, which gives me much shorter duration flight from the crown of the monarch. I get an hour with the crown, but like a minute with the step.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's more like I was saying that more in the case of if we ever get in a position where you don't have twilight, like if you really need to like not die.
Also-
If we are in any kind of bright light, I'm not able to use Steps of Night, so crown will be useful there. But otherwise, I'm like meh.
By the way, Noki, you're echoing a bit. Or Eli, you're echoing a bit.
I have no idea how to fix that. Wait, I can plug in headphones. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, I mean it's only every other time. It's not like all the time.
It might just be because my computer audio is too loud.
Yeah,
But we'll try the headphones and see how that works.
Understood. But yeah, I mean I'm liking it so far. It's pretty fun. I mean, this is the second time. Well, no, this is the second time you got grappled, but this is like the second time an enemy is just like, wizard, I get close to you, or I bring you close to me. Because this is what happened with the Dow woman. The Dow woman straight up like got up in your face. No, she didn't get up in your face. She summoned a construct to get in your face and knock you down. Those are good times. Remember the times? Remember the times
Is this any better? Question mark.
It is definitely better, yes. I think.
I like how we've been covered in dirt. We've been covered in pixie and fairy dust in the Feywild, covered in dirt and smashed by rocks. Literally almost been overrun by demon hyenas and other kinds of demon things, and now we're flip-flopping in the ocean.
say Enoki got the adventure it wanted.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask that. How do we pronounce Enoki? Is it like they, them, or?
They, them, or it's.
Okay.
Yeah, I mess it up too, because I end up using my own pronouns. But no, Enoki's not a self-insert this time.
This time.
Gotcha. Yeah, very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, all luminous, not luminous, all dark shrooms are like canonically don't have genders whatsoever. So, very swag.
Nice. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's the most myconids. They're just mushrooms.
Yeah. Fungus. Now, myconids and dark shrooms are very different, and Enoki does not like myconids.
Myconids are assholes.
They scare the little fungus dude.
Understandable. Have a bad day, Mike, and it's.
Yeah. But yes, I like how when it comes to like in an alternate reality where it's more memey, I feel like there's a word when I did the searing sunblast, freaking Etheria was like, "You're not the only one that can use fireball, wizard."
But, I know a bit of a fireball myself.
Yes, that's what I did. Because the main reason why I did that is because since basically everything we do, that me and Roger do, is going to be disadvantaged. I'm like, okay, this is a thief. It's just, But you know what I mean, though? Like our base stuff is like based on attack rolls.
Yeah, I feel you.
So we need to use anything else we have that requires, slaves or something to make us a little bit more useful in this fight.
Oh, like my floofs?
Yes, your floofs are amazing. I love them.
I can do it every single turn. I think that's kind of great.
Yes. Oh, don't you? Yeah. What was I gonna say? Don't you have a thing where you basically are like? Because I remember looking at Wildman. You technically can help the spellcasters a little bit because you have a thing that can.
Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about, and the answer is yes.
It brings back up to like 3rd level spells.
Okay. I touch a spellcaster, and I'm like, ooga booga, and they have to roll. They have to roll a D3, oddly, or I roll a D3, and they get that as a spell. Like, so if they roll a 2, they get a level 2 spell slot back. If they get a 3, they get a level 3 back. If they get a 1, they get a 1.
Well, it's a good thing I have improved Arcane, and I get my level 3 spells back by spending level 4 divination spells.
Smaller.
I think it also helps you too, because you can also use the D3 on your attack rolls.
I mean, most of my spell usage has been level 4s and level 3s. So as long as I'm responsible about it, I don't have to stress about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we have as a friend once said, Roger went from the man shooting spells to the man refueling cells.
It's the Roger in me that wants to still help you guys. Rod needs the punching. Rod needs the punching. Freaking Roger's the spell stuff that happens.
Does that mean Roger is Bruce Banner?
No, that would imply it would be reverse. This is a reverse Hulk. The Hulk was the first person, and Bruce Banner is the alter ego.
I mean, there have been storylines where Hulk was the main archetype that was in charge.
Yes, but I mean that is true, but that's after his creation.
I know, but like the modern MCU is a mixture of both.
Yeah, I just kind of like this one where it's like we have both men. I like to imagine if you use that part of your wild magic barbarian, I imagine whenever you're you're bringing back someone's spell slots, you still have the spell refueling ring on, and you're just channeling your wild magic into the ring.
Oh, that's baller. I like that.
Ew,
Yeah.
of course there's bots when Xeno leaves. Icky.
No,
Always
Gross.
constitution.
get them out. Get them out. Get.
Get out of
Man,
here.
23.
I want to shoot. I had, that reminds me, I had the best fucking salmon wrap earlier. It was so good. I'm totally gonna get another one tomorrow.
That sounds awesome.
It was like salmon, red onion, red pepper, and Italian dressing, and lettuce. And it was delicious. And I got it for
Salmon
free.
wrap.
I didn't know they made salmon in wraps. That's cool.
No, I didn't know
Lava
either. And I'm like, oh, fish. I love seafood so much.
Funny enough, my mom made a shrimp broccoli stir fry today.
That sounds good, actually.
It has like carrots and onions, and what I do is like she usually like season it with like soy sauce, and I put like a bunch of
okay.
rice underneath so that the soy sauce drips down to the rice.
God, how dare you make me hungry as soon as I come back.
Wubba.
Sorry, we're
Also,
just having.
there's a bot in chat.
Oh, I know. For some reason, it makes me really laugh to see that shrimp man specifically.
It's shrimp man.
We shall eat him.
Let's see. Hold on. There's supposed to be like a thing.
That's how we got talking about food.
You know that picture of the toy maker from Spy Kids 3 pointing down? It's just that, but the caption "Eat him" on the bottom.
I love that. The toy maker is I love that. That's my favorite role for Sylvester Stallone. Not Rocky, no. The toy maker from Spy Kids 3.
Not even not Rocky Balboa, not Rambo. It was the toy maker from Spy Kids 3D.
Exactly. And not gonna lie, as much as that movie was bad, is it bad that I liked Junie's power suit? I think it looked pretty cool.
I thought it was
No matter how
pretty cool
bad the
concept.
movie, no matter how bad the movie is, it's still a good movie. Okay, so it's like, chill.
Yeah. I agree. Like I'm not of the camp like, oh, this movie sucks so bad. It's like, no, I feel like for its time, it was actually really like bold and trying some things that a lot of modern day movie companies do now.
The only sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna like try to see if I could finish off the round at least. Let me go ahead.
We went on a tangent. Oops.
I know, right? So, we last finished off that there was only one person left to go in the round, and it is the chieftain's wife, who did not appreciate being hit by radiant damage, despite the fact that it didn't do anything extra to them. It just, bright light in a dark place. They are going to go ahead and aim their harpoon arm over at our good person over there, the new Etheria.
Oh no.
This is a 13 total, though.
13, that misses me.
Alright. In which case, we are back at the top of the order with the mighty Pheesh.
Alright. So you said the chieftain was nicked?
Yes.
In his bonus action, he hit me with a psychic damage, right?
No. It's part of his multi-attack. So, clearly, the second part of the multi-attack matters if you're grappled by them.
Oh, okay. That's why I got hit. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to know just in case if, like, I wanted to try something, because some of my moves require a dex save.
That's fine.
Or, no, yeah, a dex save.
Remember, you were the one who was grappled, not them.
I know.
Yeah.
I guess best that I can do is a 4th level magic missile.
Alright, same thing, all 4 at the Chieftain, or what? Oh, sorry, all 5 at the Chieftain? Oh, no, this is the 4th level, so this is 6. Are you aiming all 6 then?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
1, 2, 3.
That's really weird. You got that.
4, 5, and 6. That's
I'm glad. No, I already inputted the damage. I'm glad that we were on the same wavelength when we started noticing that you were calling out the 2s and 3s.
Oh.
That is enough to take the Chieftain from nicked to mauled.
All right.
And so, I believe that's it for your turn, unless.
Yeah, that's it. I'm still grappled, so I can't really move. Can I?
That is correct. Grappled people have 0 movement speed.
Actually, no. I don't think an ability check counts as a bonus action. So I'll
It's
be
a full
fine.
action to do so. All right. Ascent, would you like to give Pheesh his temporary hit points?
How much temporary HP does Pheesh have?
I lost them all in my last hit.
Shit! We'll take another max, okay? 17, baby.
Alright.
There you go. 17 more granted to Pheesh. Ascent, you're up.
Alright, baby. Again, doing the absolute bare minimum. I'm gonna throw another guiding bolt, but this time I'm gonna send it at the Chieftain, since Pheesh seems dead set on killing the thing.
Alright.
That's not gonna hit, probably.
That is correct. That is another miss.
Then
Yeah,
that's
bare minimum.
the bare minimum. That's my turn.
Alright. The Chieftain is going to go ahead and, using their second available arm, is going to launch their other arm over at. You know, this one will make Enoki for the damage that she did to his wife. Or sorry, the damage that he did to his wife. That is a 24 Enoki.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You end up taking 22 points of piercing damage as you are grappled and mildly impaled from the harpoon arm. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you can feel the sorrowful embrace of the harpoon.
I said 13.
Ooh, they did not do that good of a job as they take the full brunt of 16 points of psychic damage going straight into your mind.
Oh no.
And at the same time, when you fail this saving, you're also pulled 30 feet in. 30. And then using his bonus action, is then going to pull in his other grappled target. And there the two of you are.
Hi, Enoki.
I am.
And Rodney, you're up.
Why are people... Dang it! I can't be in the same space as Enoki, correct?
That is correct.
Whack. Alright, go up to the woman.
5, 10, 15.
Smack the woman.
Smack.
Do I still have
Disadvantage.
No, but okay, so this is the thing. I got advantage from the chat.
Yes,
right?
so the advantage and disadvantage will cancel each other out, making this a normal roll.
Cool. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. Normal roll for the first one. Let's go. That's gonna be 19 to hit.
A successful hit.
Successful hit it is. Then I will hit it with my damage.
Remember, you do have a +2 to the damage right here.
Yeah, I do. So that's a 21 damage. First hit.
Alright. And on top of this, let me go ahead and take a look at this. 21. This actually gets cut in half to 11.
Bullshit.
It's still enough to take her to a mauled state. Though you may all roll a further Arcana check to see what these creatures have been transformed into that is giving them this resistance. As more and more context clues give way to what's going on.
Alright.
An Arcana?
Yes, Arcana.
Oh
That's
wow.
a 17
Roger was with me in this one.
Oh my god. Okay, because like the 17 is like below the 17 is a 1. I'm so glad it was a 7. Or below the 7 was a 1.
Look at that. I think I got the most.
All right.
Out of
And so,
everyone.
I'm just waiting for Naulei and Naulei and Enoki to roll their Arcana checks.
I'm sorry.
All good, all good.
I got a 23.
Okay.
Ooh.
Heavy hitter.
Ooh. So smart.
16.
All right, Naulei.
Yes?
Your time out there and exploring has caused you to realize more and more what these things are. These things are twisted and warped creatures. Whether or not it's through a curse, it's through some connection with a different plane of existence, something has caused these creatures to feel more lonesome than the rest. And so embracing that loneliness, they have been transformed into creatures that are just referred to as the lonely. Lonely have resistances to all physical damage types so long as they are in dim light or darkness. And seeing as how you guys are deep underwater, these will always have resistances to those damage types.
Oh.
Enoki start glowing.
Giggles cutely.
Interesting.
On top of this, one other thing that's even worse. Lonely also do better when they're up against more people, as when they're within 30 feet of at least 2 other creatures, they have advantage on attack rolls.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Alright, well then.
I believe that was just your first attack, though, correct, Roger?
That was my first attack.
Your second attack and moving forward are at disadvantage.
Yes, they are. Give me a second. Alright, well then. Alright. Second attack. Disadvantage. Okay, cool. Disadvantage roll. And then, hang on, give me a second.
Okay.
To use that inspiration, it's a D8. Can I know if it's a hit or miss or no?
No, you always have to use it after before you know if it succeeds or fails, but after the roll.
All right. I don't know if this is a hit or miss, so I'm just gonna use it just in case.
Okay.
All right, cool.
24 is definitely going to be a hit.
Nice.
And
Good job.
I go ahead and swing. That's gonna be 14 plus 2. No, plus 3. It's 17 damage.
17 damage. That's cut in half to 8.
All right. That will end. Oh wait, no, it won't end my turn. Summon Floof. With the wife, but away from Enoki.
So just
on the other
just
end.
north of the wife, correct?
Yeah, just north of the wife.
All right. The wife goes ahead and rolls her dex save, you said?
Yep.
Rolling her dex save. She ended up rolling a natural 20.
Lame. All right, go ahead.
All right. At the end of your turn, you are granted more temporary hit points, and let's see if you just happen to get more than what you had last time.
It's
Oh, I'm
not gonna
actually
be more.
outside.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. You're right. And so with that,
Never
we are
mind
now
then.
over at Etheria.
Okay, so I want to ask Naulei, since she got that, would you have shared the information about them being stronger in the darkness?
No, absolutely. I like
Okay.
to spill the tea, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell everybody.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, what I will do then, since this is the case, she will she'll get as close as she can a little bit more. Like towards the wife. She'll get a little closer to her. Oh, towards the wife. Oh, hold up. Oh. Hello?
Repeat that.
Well,
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Sorry,
ahead.
it looks like
Repeat that one more
Xeno's. No, I was gonna say like I would get a little closer to the wife.
All right, you look closer to the wife. Oh, you want to move closer?
Like just like 10 feet, or as close as I can. I know I only go half speed.
5, 10.
Okay. And with that, I will look at her, and I will say, "It seems a little dark down here for you. How about you look at the sun for once?" And she will cast Levitate on the wife. And she must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Sure. She rolled a 22.
Gosh darn it. She looks as her spell has failed, and she will be like, that usually works the first time I do it. Oh well. And she will do, what is it? I forget which one it's called, but it's the one that makes me dodge. That the dodge action is a bonus action.
I think it
So just
actually
kinda
is
put her
Step of the
dukes.
Wind.
Yeah, stepping away. I'll do that, and I'll basically like have my dukes up in the water. It's like, I'm ready to fight you in the water. Don't mess with me. And that's my turn.
Get ready to catch these hands, bro.
Exactly.
All right, let me see this. All right. After that is Naulei.
Iki, I have a question.
What's up?
So I got one of the wands of dancing light from the Feywild. Would that be applicable to use underwater to like shed more light on these creatures so they're
Yes,
not so like?
because it's magical light, not fire.
So I could do that?
Yes, you can.
Thug! What a thug! Oh my god, what a thug! I got some dancing lights up in here.
What? So that would be used as an action?
Yes. So
Okay,
just making
so-
sure you're putting the light directly on the creatures, right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. They no longer have resistance.
Oh, oh, oh! Looks like you about to get hit hella hard.
Nice.
And the best part about that now, that's a cantrip, which means you can use Dragon's Breath now.
Ooh,
If
I
you
rolled
want.
that by accident.
Remember
Ooh,
as
I
well.
can use Dragon's Breath?
Remember, Dragon's Breath
Yeah.
is only imbuing yourself with the ability to breathe fire, as it takes an action to do so, or to breathe
Yes.
to do the breath weapon.
Yeah.
And don't forget,
like
you are a
basically
sorcerer,
perking
so
yourself.
you can also change the casting time of spells into a bonus action with quick casting.
Yeah. Wait, but like I didn't. This wasn't a cantrip. This was like me
Right,
using
right.
like a
Item
wand.
usage.
Right, that's
Oh, an
considered
item, yeah.
the use an object.
Yeah, so
Action.
that was an action.
Right.
Yeah,
So you can still
Right.
Yeah.
use a bonus action to cast a spell if you'd like right now. And of course, seeing as how you
Yeah.
have quicken spell, I'm letting you know that you can, just change the casting time of the spell.
Well, that's
Yeah. I mean, because I was gonna say, isn't Dragon's Breath just naturally a bonus action first?
It's
I can't
about
use it
so
with a
Dragon's
level
Breath is a
spell.
bonus action to imbue yourself, but it's still an action to let out the breath.
Wait, and
But
what are
I'm
you
trying to-
saying about the time?
I'm saying that you used you had an action to use an object, so you only have a bonus action available to you at the moment.
Yes. Okay, no, yeah, I get that. But everyone is like around them, so I would like be putting them in jeopardy.
Depends on which spell, right?
Depends on which spell.
Right.
Or, yeah.
No, I mean with Dragon's Breath.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right? Oh, you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
got me bugging.
No,
Y'all got
sorry.
me bugging.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Didn't
No,
mean
it's
to
not
get you
you.
bugging.
So, okay. So, like, yeah, I can't do that right now because everyone else is. Unless I could move. Can I move? Okay, I'm gonna try to move 15 feet forward where my cone would be, like, just reaching the captain man.
Just being sure you haven't. Your swimming speed is currently 15, right?
Yeah, well, because it's
Fine.
30, but, like, yeah, half is 15.
15. And your cone breath, how big is your cone?
Like
My
15.
cone is 15 feet.
So your cone would barely.
Fuck. Okay, never
Close.
mind.
You're close though. You're close.
I'm close.
I
I'm
think
close. I'm
Next
getting.
turn.
I'm
Next turn.
inching.
Next turn.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
inching. I'm inching. Thank you. I need that. I need that
Yeah. No,
support.
don't worry. Don't worry. I got you.
Actually,
Thank you.
what's the damage, if you don't mind me asking?
It's a It's a I was looking at second level, but like if I do
yeah.
say like fourth level, it's a 5d6 and it's like any damage I can pick.
Yes.
Like I could do acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
Yeah, you should totally do lightning.
You could do
Yeah.
cold and
You guys are trying
like.
to play me. I'm trying to
No,
I was
no, no.
gonna
You
say-
should do cold and be making icebergs up in here.
Ooh,
Like,
Yeah, like freeze.
Yeah, stop
wait.
global warming, man.
If I do cold, would there be a possibility that they're frozen?
I don't know. That's actually I have no clue.
Yeah, we have
Is that
freeze.
like a
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, next turn. Next turn.
Next turn.
All right.
Next turn.
So, it is with that. I believe that's it for your turn.
Yeah.
All right. And just being sure, you use the Dragon's Breath spell to imbue yourself with it, correct?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Oh, you could do it, and
Oh,
then
I could
because
do
it
it
lasts
now
for a
and then
minute.
open my mouth later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, it's
so
a
let me do it now,
concentration
let me
spell.
do it now.
All right. Which level are you casting it at?
I'm gonna do level 4. Something easy, something light.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. And so it's
That's
with that.
nice.
Enoki,
Light lunch.
Enoki, are you there right now or no? Oh, hold on. I do see that they are muted, and I already got their message about this. So I'm gonna quickly take a look at their character. See what magic we can pull up for them. Enoki is already in physical range, and luckily enough, grapple doesn't impose disadvantage on attack rolls. So I'd imagine Enoki is gonna go ahead and pull out these sickles.
Sickle mode.
Sickle mode.
Let's see, inventory.
Mode.
And so, with these new sickles in place, we'll go ahead and have Enoki attack. What do you guys want to have her attack? Sorry, have them attack the chieftain.
Or not. I don't know. Roll the d2 or heads or evens or odds.
Here, okay. Evens, it's the chieftain. Odds, it's the chieftain's wife. This is a 1.
It's gonna be.
So going after the wife, Enoki is going to go ahead and attack twice with the Moonblade and once with the Sickle of Warning. 20 for the first attack. 15 for the second attack, which I believe they have an inspiration. No, they've already used it, right?
Do they have wait, does Enoki have disadvantage?
Thank you, so that's correct. So that first attack would be a 15, actually.
Yeah.
The second attack roll would be a 10. And the third attack roll would be a natural 1, imposing an opportunity attack from both of the creatures.
Whack.
Both creatures. One of them already having Enoki in their Harku arms is trying to, like, you know, thrust the arm like through them, like wriggling it, like think of like twisting the blade.
Awesome.
And attacking with advantage. The chieftain rolls a 22, dealing 18 points of damage to Enoki.
If you're grappling someone, are you also grappled?
No.
Okay.
And the chieftain's wife, rolling with advantage as well.
Did you grapple someone who's grappling you?
I think it's a reverse grapple, which just like it's a contest.
Okay.
And 19 points of damage as the next attack went through. Enoki is currently sitting at 54 hit points out of 114. And so, it's with that we actually head to the chieftain's wife, who is still going to go ahead and aim for
Chieftain's wife. Chieftain's wife.
Etheria, who once again, because she has multiple people within her range, she has advantage on this. So
Man, I'm
attacking,
so offended. I'm right next to her.
I know, right?
I hit her twice. I'm offended.
She doesn't like that. But someone actually, you know what? Here, you know, fine. Let me redo this towards you.
Thank you.
How does a 26 work?
That will hit. That's fine with me. I wanted to get hit. I played you like a fiddle.
You would have taken 21 points damage, but you instead take 11. Sorry, no, 10.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and use my wild magic, not bolstering magic. I
It's
forgot
like
what
where
it's
you
called.
can like re-roll on the table, right?
Yeah, as a reaction.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Let's see what I get. What does that do?
That's the
Oh
big necrotic
no,
one.
that's the bad one.
No. Hold on. Read it specifically. I believe it says creatures you choose.
Oh my god. Yes, you're right. All right, cool. The 3 of them then, or the 2 of them.
Ah, yes.
Actually, everybody. YOLO.
I know, right? Alright, what type of save do you need?
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, this is the Chieftain's wife rolling a 15, and the Chieftain himself rolling a 16.
Okay, so no one got below 15?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Alright.
Actually, it won't matter because of the young boy.
Yeah.
Alright. My turn. Or continue your turn.
Yes. In which case, I need you to now make a wisdom saving throw because you were also feeling a sorrowful embrace.
Sorrowful embrace, wisdom saving throw. Let's go.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but I think I might have to head out here because I feel sick.
I completely understand.
Yeah,
Don't
you're
worry,
fine.
I got you. Your turn
I
went
don't
pretty
feel
smoothly.
too good.
And I hope you be safe. Make sure to drink plenty of fluids, okay?
Thank you.
No problem.
Adios. Let me know how it goes.
Will do.
Later.
Oh, how much
Cover
damage
well.
did I take with the first hit? I'm sorry.
It was innately 21 cut in half to 10.
10. Okay.
And the psychic damage, I don't believe you're resistant to psychic, correct?
No, I'm not. No.
Right. You take 9 points of psychic damage, and that's not cut in half. That's just the full brunt. They got a pretty low roll for that.
Okay. Nice. Thank you.
After
Alright.
that is Pheesh.
Oh, we're back at the starting order?
We are back at the start.
Alright. I think I'll go for another 4th level magic missile.
Alright. A 4th level magic missile aimed at the chief.
Yeah.
Alright, give me those 6 starts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Alright. Your
Some
magic
pretty-
missiles have been completely pelting this chief, causing him to go straight from mauled into beaten.
Ooh. That fool was beaten. Beating that man.
Yeah.
That man has been beaten.
Beat that meat.
Beat that.
If it helps you, if you can do me a favor, make sure you can bring down the chieftain's wife. I think I can take care of them both, but I think the chieftain's wife hasn't been taking that many
yes.
hits.
Oh, she didn't take a good amount of hits. I think, right? No?
I've been taking another chieftain this whole time. I could really use the help with the chieftain's wife.
Oh, we've been hitting the chieftain. I think everyone else has been hitting the chieftain's wife.
I know, but he's down to beaten.
What's the wife at?
Nicked.
Yeah, the wife isn't taking too much.
Okay.
Who knew that punching in the water would be a hard thing to do?
Right?
Hello.
Oh. You got me. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
It is indeed me you are looking for.
Is this your card?
No. Chip under your foreskin.
An entire deck comes out.
I am truly a magician.
He is the festive.
After this combat, I'm gonna have to hop off, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Oh my god. White Bread said, even I hit the chieftain's wife.
You know, this is a lot.
All right, I'm back. So yes, you did a pretty good amount of damage, Pheesh. You have beaten him, but he is not out yet. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Ascent, you are up.
I'm up. Ascent will do again the absolute bare minimum and throw a guiding bolt at Chieftain wife.
Okay.
Not Chieftain.
All right.
That's a 19
It's the wife.
to hit.
A successful hit on the chieftain's wife.
All right.
What level was this magic missile, by the way? Not magic missile. Guiding bolt.
It is a level 1.
Okay.
That's not a lot. But the next attack roll against not Chieftain has advantage. As well as not Chieftain taking 14 radiant damage.
She is also in the beaten state.
And again, the next attack roll. So I think spell attacks also count.
Yes.
So yeah, next attack roll has
damage.
advantage. And that is again my turn.
All right.
Look at me go, the MVP of the fight,
The
getting some
chief
damage on not
is going to go
Chieftain.
ahead and try to twist this harpoon arm on Pheesh. Rolling a successful 26. And doing 18 more points of damage to you, Pheesh. And I need you to make another wisdom save.
Fun.
Oh my god. Screw it. I'm spending my 17. That's a 23?
A successful save. You take half of this damage. Instead of taking 14, you take 7 additional psychic. So once again, this is 18 plus 7, a grand total of 25 points of damage.
Yeah, right. I'm still healthy. Or like half. Yeah, half of that.
Alright.
Alright, I got you, Pheesh. Next turn, if they're not dead, I heal you.
And that is it for the chieftain. Rodney.
Okay. Looking at you, Ascent. This is for you. I'm gonna go ahead and reckless attack, since I'll make use of that. You giving me advantage, and I'm gonna give myself advantage to make sure that I get advantage. So I'll roll. Let's see. Ooh-wee. Dang, that was good. Alright, and then damage. Ooh-wee. 18 plus 3, that's 21.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember this. Hold on, so you had advantage granted by the Radiant Bolt, but remember, you still have disadvantage due to swinging underwater. So it's just a normal roll.
No, but that's why I reckless attacked.
Right. Advantages do not stack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So as far as I've always known, advantages and disadvantages don't stack. It's why there's no like super advantage and why you can't get super disadvantaged.
But I don't have advantage yet. Like, you get what I mean? Because it's like
Right. How do I put this? So if you have 5 advantages but 1 disadvantage, it's still just a regular roll. If you have 5 disadvantages but 1 advantage, it's also just a regular roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then, well, either way, the other roll was also. Let's see, what was the other roll? Dang it! There's no way we can see the 2 numbers. Well, either or.
Yeah, I'll still keep the 18. All right, successful hit.
And then the damage, you want to keep it the same or no?
Yeah, we'll keep it the same. That's 18 damage to the chieftain's wife.
Okay. And then I guess the reckless attack will be on the second one, so I can keep it neutral.
Yeah.
25
Sounds right.
and 12 plus 3, that's 15.
Side note, while yes, you are raging and you are barbarian, physical attacks can be declared non-lethal. Would you like to make these non-lethal or no? Or are you going for the kill?
Non-lethal, yeah.
Okay.
If that's the thing you can, I didn't know if you can do that on
Yeah,
undead.
only physical attacks can be declared non-lethal.
Okay.
And so, you've done enough damage to actually knock out the chieftain's wife.
Smack the wife.
Let me go ahead and make her.
Oh, and for Mexican Man, yes, I did. I did use that inspiration. I think on the first, after the
Yes.
second attack on the last round.
And so, as of right now, if anyone was grappled by the chieftain's wife, you are no longer grappled.
Oh, that's me.
Perfect.
Oh, wait, I can move. I'll move around to the chieftain.
All right, your move speed is what again?
20.
5, 10. All right, there you go. You are now in range of the chieftain, though that was
Cool.
the end of your turn. Etheria, it's your turn.
Okay, seeing that my buddy here just knocked out the chieftain's wife, she's going to look towards the chieftain, and he's still grappling Pheesh current.
So wait, you said you're doing what?
No, Pheesh is still grappled, correct?
Pheesh and Enoki are both still grappled. Enoki is still here in combat because they came into the combat with you guys, so I'm just rolling for them.
No, you're fine. I got you. Am I able to do the searing sunburst radius that won't hit them, or will
Yeah,
it still
we can say that it's like the edge for the chief.
Yeah, right around the edge. I'll do that again.
Alright, he has to make a dex save. Sorry, a con save, right?
Yes, he has to make a con save, and I will do max damage again.
Alright. He rolled a 5.
Oh god.
And
So
what do you mean you're doing max
oh,
damage? Oh, no,
Oh,
never mind.
sorry,
You're trying to
I
make key points.
you know what I mean here. So the 8 d6s,
8d6 radiant damage coming straight to him.
and that is a 36. Jeez.
And with 36 points of damage, the chieftain is sadly killed because this is radiant damage, not physical damage.
Rip.
The chieftain burns in the searing sunburst, and his body starts, his body, like, where any orifices were made from this initial blast, you can see like a black liquid lifting upward from them.
Yes. He will say, may the glory of the sunlight guide you to the afterlife.
And Pheesh. With that, you guys have all successfully finished this combat. And Pheesh, you've seen the death of what was your chieftain and what is hopefully, not the end for his wife.
Best I can say is just he still looks really guilty.
Alright. Looking inside the chieftain's hut. You came into this village innately looking for supplies, things to help your allies. Is there anything you would like to be looking for in particular here?
The main artifact, if I can.
Mhm.
I wasn't specific on what kind of artifact it looked like, but it's an artifact of some kind.
Right, something that you thought would have helped the village, only to end up hurting it more.
Yeah.
Zeno, I'm gonna have to hop off.
That is more than fine. Asclepius, I understand what you're up to.
I
Please,
wanted to finish the combat out.
yeah, definitely. Please, get some good rest and good luck tomorrow, man. Okay.
Yeah, I plan to sleep well.
Yes.
Night.
Alright. And so,
Good night.
you know what, Pheesh? You know what's very in character for you?
What?
Give me the most random, mundane item you can think of.
A coaster.
A pair of scissors.
A pair of scissors? There you go. You found the strange and ornate pair of scissors that bear black opals on them. This is the thing that started it all. The thing that brought you on your journey to the different planes of existence. And here it is within the Chieftain's space.
I really don't know if these are safe to grab.
That's fine. I think you have a new way of grabbing them, right?
Do I?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Take a look at your cantrips.
Oh, God.
Mage.
Yeah, I have Mage Hand.
Yep. Summoning an arcane hand to reach out and grab the scissors for you. The arcane hand looks a little faded and black from wherever it's having direct contact with the scissors, but it won't affect you because this is through a cantrip. What would you like to do with this? Be aware that if at any point Mage Hand drops, you can just recatch it and catch the scissors again.
Is there a safe way for me to put this in like my inventory?
As long as it's, I imagine, as long as it's not in physical contact with you, you're good. You would just have to use Mage Hand to grab it back out.
If you want, you can put it in my bag of holding.
Sure. I'd like to keep it in our possession as we're trying to find a way to fix it.
Mm-hmm. Right. And so, Roger, please put in your bag of holding ornate cursed scissors.
Ornate quartz scissors. You got it, boss.
And so, with that, I will also give it this. Looking around, it looks like the chieftain. You also knew that if there were any visitors, typically it was the chieftain's job to be the host as the village chief. And so, here are a few. What I can only describe as these long pieces of seaweed. Are what looks like wrapped around like a. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. A shoot of bamboo that has been wrapped around with seaweed in a very particular kind of way to look almost like a braided fashion. You are familiar that if someone puts this in their mouth, this will allow them to breathe underwater.
Oh.
I want the best way I can describe like the fashion of it is kind of like Nezuko.
I was about to say Nezuko's thing in her mouth.
Yeah, the little thing that keeps her from fucking biting people. It's similar to that. You guys have to like put down on this and you breathe through your mouth when you use these.
Puts it in, breathes through nose, continues to die.
That'd be fucking great. Like a fucking snort. Yeah. Pheesh,
well.
It looks like there are enough of these for everyone in your party to have 3 of them. You know that while they don't have any innate charges or limitations, it is a bad idea because these are fairly fragile items.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Indicating, by the way, if any of you guys get critted on, I'm probably going to aim for these spots.
Okay.
I still think it'd be safe if we took like at least 2 just in case. Even if we don't need to breathe, there may be a situation where we might still use them in some way.
Oh no, there's enough for everyone for 3, right? Or no?
Yes, there's enough so everyone, Ascent, Enoki, Etheria, Naulei, and Roger to have 3. Hell, Pheesh, there's even like 3 left over if in case your character couldn't breathe.
Right.
You know, so clearly there's enough for like Ascent doesn't really need his 3, you don't really need your 3. So that's just like 6 that could be passed around to Naulei, Etheria, Roger, and Enoki.
Right.
Okay.
So whoever wants to have these in their inventory, assuming that everyone who does need to breathe takes one, that is 14 breathalyzers left over. Naulei, Etheria, and Roger, please be sure to have 1 in your actual like equipment. Okay? Not your backpack, not your bag holding, your equipment.
Got it.
What is it called?
Breathalyzer.
So, there you guys go. Other than just now food to be covered, you guys are pretty much set to start exploring the water again. obviously it's a matter of where to go from here. Pheesh, would you please do me a history check?
All right. History.
No, you're good. A 10 is enough.
Okay.
Remember, this is like a path that you had crossed at some point. So
Right.
you are aware that it took after exploring the surface world, you know the name of the country that you guys are actually near, which is pretty useful because now you guys can use your once again your world map to realize where you guys are now. You guys are actually maybe a good few days away from the country of Tukshar.
Oh, Tukshar.
I've never seen the world map before.
If you go to player handouts, it's like near the top.
What is going on here?
Tukshar is the very bottommost blue country, the one with the white mountains.
Okay.
So how far do we have to swim?
Maybe like 2 days.
Oh God.
On top
We
of it.
can't. We can't. There's nowhere to sleep in water.
Mm-mm. Don't worry, you can keep the breathalyzers on you, and most people breathe through their mouths from what I've seen anyway, when they sleep.
Could we tiny hut underwater?
Yes, you can, in fact.
Oh, thank God.
Just be aware, it's like as soon as those 8 hours are up, the water comes flooding in.
I guess you can. I guess you can say we live in a pineapple under the sea.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-dum.
Okay. Well then.
Yeah, it's probably bad at me.
Nah, you're
At,
good. I love you.
at least water breathing takes like 10 minutes, so just don't drown fast enough.
Just don't drown.
For anything,
Yeah,
me
simple
and
forehead, just
Naulei
don't
are
drown.
fine. It's just that we're looking at our friends that can't breathe. We're just trying to support them. Like, Etheria is trying her best to keep Roger calm best as possible, but she's really bad at it.
Right.
Alright then. I guess I'm freaking out. Let's go.
And she's like, please do not think of the imminent danger of us being under the water and you potentially dying from suffocation.
I honestly
We are
thought
not liable.
I honestly thought my lungs were strong enough to breathe underwater. My bad.
So, by the way, I'm using the travel document to help us out because this is something you guys have not experienced too much. But there's a document I have that randomly generates forageables, creatures within the area, and as well as like weather typing, right? For some reason, the weather type it gave me for underwater was rain.
Of course, because it's water.
What kind of One Piece weather are we experiencing right now?
I know, right?
Fishman Island. No, the thing is this. I mean, to be fair, there are underwater lakes, so underwater water shouldn't be surprising.
There is underwater water.
No, I mean,
Right, don't you remember
I mean,
SpongeBob? Goo Lagoon.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
also, there's denser water in, like, deeper parts of the water.
yeah, that's what I mean, like underwater lakes and all that. So I shouldn't be surprised if underwater
Wait,
water.
if we're underwater, then
Underwater
how
rain.
can there be our fire just goes out?
I know, right? Hey, Grumpy Dungeon Masters, welcome back again. Right now, we have the Thursday group, and they are currently underwater. They have just defeated 2 creatures that once were Pheesh's Chieftain and Chieftain's wife. And now that they have breathalyzers, they are 2 days away from shore where they can actually get back to proper civilization. And so, with this, this is still relatively near the start of your guys' day. After all, you guys have only been maybe out for like an hour and a half. You guys ready to go ahead and get those encounters started up?
Yes.
Alright, so let's go ahead and Naulei, you want to roll us the first encounter check?
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay. We're doing a d20.
No,
Yes,
lie.
always
No,
D20.
lie.
Oh, I just realized we have 2 wild magic people in our
I
party now.
rolled a 1.
That is actually pretty good. Remember, the lower you roll, the better.
Imagine a wild magic check.
Watch out.
Right.
That affects the encounter. It
Yeah.
suddenly starts to thunderstorm.
You know what, Naulei? For one, I have something special for you.
No.
Oh,
Don't know. It's a good thing.
Okay.
So,
That voice doesn't sound
you
good.
guys are all traveling through. When you actually see, how do I describe this? You see, a hole in reality, meaning like
Oh.
once. So like this is like imagine like a black void, right? But like where the black void is, like right at the edges of it, it's like space is warping as like imagine a black hole, in the shape of a male.
A male?
In the shape of a male humanoid. There's
A
no
man?
like definition to them. Like actually the best way I can describe this, if
You
any
hear
of you
that?
have ever seen Full Metal Alchemist, it's like the way God is imagined. It's just a silhouette of a
Oh,
person.
word?
Hear that?
Interesting.
It's special for you. A man.
Wow.
A man.
Wow.
If it's not EJ, I don't want
And
it.
on top of this, accompanying this man
We
is
both know he's not hard.
is a pure white
No, he not.
is a pure white silhouette of a woman.
A white man? Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Now,
a
hold on. Let me
white
go ahead and introduce.
silhouette.
I hope I did this right. Okay, yes. So, the dark silhouette and the white silhouette appear to be almost like dancing in the water.
And I ask for a threesome.
They're
Oh, that's cute.
this is clearly a dance that they have practiced for so many years. You wonder whether or not these creatures are even of this plane. When
This
when
sounds
you
so sweet.
when you guys do swim close enough, because they are relatively a little off your path, the two of them notice you guys and actually begin walking towards you guys, walking through the water.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't like that.
When they arrive, the two of them give you all a polite hello, like bow of hello, as a kind gesture. And speaking, the man speaks with a voice that almost, how do I put it? It's the Normally, someone who doesn't bear a voice when they talk, no sound is emitted. But it's like you're hearing. You can hear the lack of words so much that they become a language in themselves. It's what I'm going to call the language of the void.
Okay.
Oh.
And when this man speaks, I want all my spellcasters to lose 5 spell slots.
Whoa, what?
What?
Yo.
Yes.
That's like half the party, yo.
Of your choice?
Of your choice, but they have to be 5 spell slots. It can be 1 5th level spell slot. It can be a 2nd and a 3rd level spell slot. They have to round up to 5 though.
Oh, they had to round up to 5. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And he said, so speaking with this strange accent. Hello, travelers. What a strange place to be meeting people. Wouldn't you agree, darling? I agree. It's wonderful encountering people like you along the way in our never-ending dance. When she speaks, Naulei, you get a sense of familiarity, and I need you to roll D100.
Oh, mama. Oh my god. I got a 27.
What that mean?
What'd that mean?
All right, 27.
Mm-hmm.
When she speaks, you feel like all of your spells have been quickened. Whichever spells you do cast are now have a bonus action while you're around her.
What? Why?
What are your names, travelers? So that way we may remember this on a page of our journey.
My name is Rodney.
Mm.
These people are.
I'm Naulei.
I'm Mighty Pheesh.
Etheria is actually kind of shy, so she will say her name, but she will say it in primordial.
And these are our friends, Etheria, Enoki, and Ascent.
Listen, I'm also not going for like I'm also not going for things. I have like a clear vision of how I have them in my head, but I'm not gonna like spend the time to do this.
Okay. What are your names?
Which, oh, we are Avi and Ori.
Avi and Ori.
This is no need for a religion check, as this is an extremely rare occurrence. You have met the first gods.
Underwater of all places.
Avi, so there is a legend and a myth
Pretty obvious.
that Avi and Ori don't actually that Avi and Ori essentially, while they have their own domains that they are in charge of, they've never cared for ruling. They left a lot of it to their children, and so this is kind of like their never-ending honeymoon, where they spend their days dancing throughout the material plane and traveling.
Oh, that's nice.
They say that should you meet them, you will tell right away based off of their innate things, as Avi is the god of anti-magic. Him in your presence removes magic. And
That's
Ori,
why we had to remove our spell slots.
yes, and Ori is the goddess of wild magic. I almost forgot Roger as well. You would have also felt something. You not enough to like pull out a wild magic surge, but enough that Naulei's like big table of it would.
Wildin'.
Interesting.
So tell
Oh wait,
us.
so is this my god? Wait, this is my god.
Kind of. Avi and Ori.
Wait, no. This is my god because in my pause.
Okay.
One moment.
Hold up.
Hold
Wait
up.
a minute. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. I got my backstory for this. Pops up the
No,
10
no,
pages.
yeah, because I did something. I picked something. Oh my god! Wait. Where do I find it? Oh my god.
Oh, I know what you're
Is
looking for.
this-
Look in your description.
Description. Yes. Look, my faith is Ori, the goddess of wild magic. Oh my god! Like, I'm meeting my god right now.
Oh my.
I just
Oh
I
my
just heard
god.
my god.
Yes.
Wait, what do I do? Do I like prim and proper? Can I like?
You tell
Can I
me.
bow underwater? Like,
Sure.
can I bow?
So role play it to me. Tell me what you're doing.
Ori, goddess of wild magic, I look up to you with your wild wisdom, and I honor thee. I don't fucking know. I love you.
No. That is really good.
Bad.
That
yeah,
wasn't
like
bad.
I'm your dude. I'm your biggest fan.
Nice.
Like you're awesome. I
And so-
do wild magic, and I want to be just like not you, obviously, because you're a god, killer, whatever. Take your life back. But
she puts the tip
Up
of her
there.
she puts the tip of her finger on your lips.
what?
She's like, it is okay, my child. I understand. You are welcome. You are welcomed in my presence.
I am
I love that of
welcome.
all my people who embrace the wild in them, including you, young barbarian.
I just give a finger snap and like finger point, like the finger guns, like
Finger
There's a giggle on her, and you guys actually see like the area around you guys shift as like fish that were swimming by now all of a sudden are a bunch of potted plants.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Etheria is just like very shy and
Yeah.
confused, and it's like she kind of pipes up. Is this how the material plane is always like? Do all gods walk among you?
just around us.
Oh, okay.
Well, kind of. It is mainly us. Our children are left to their own devices, though we have definitely put an inhibitor on them. so that way they may not interfere in mortal affairs. Ah, my darling, look it. You've done such beautiful to this place, but allow me to help put it back to what it once was. Thank you, my dear. As you see, when Avi like waves his hand, you can it's like what, how do I put it? Watching him tear open a hole in space, and all of the magic from those creatures, the wild magic, gets pulled right into it, like light in a black hole.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Ooh.
Can this
Wait.
person take away the curse?
No, I think it'd be too well.
These are gods. They literally can probably do a lot.
True.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Like,
I think it's a bit more complicated than that. I mean, sure they're gods, but is it really that simple?
It honestly, it might be. You have to remember that like gods, especially like, so there are creatures that have stat blocks in Dungeons and Dragons because they can like form avatars of themselves. Avi and Ori cannot have stat blocks because they are like the first deities. The power that they wield is immense.
I'm going to do something kind of rash, and it could bite me in the ass. But I think rash is what we need a little bit. I'm gonna. Oh wait, I don't have mage hand.
Just tell me to use Mage Hand.
Use your mage hand and throw the scissors. Or like tell him to like get rid of the magic that these scissors have.
All right,
Just,
I'll just use Mage Hand. I mean, thankfully, I didn't spend all my spell slots, so I do have Mage Hand.
Yeah, and Mage Hand's a
It's also a
cantrip, so you're
cantrip.
good. So
Yeah, cantrip. You could use it.
when the scissors are tossed their way, the two of them look at the scissors like slowly drift towards them. Avi says, "I'm sorry. Are we supposed to be threatened by the throwing of this?"
No, it's bad. Can you get rid of the magic that's in there?
Oh, well, I can just get rid of the item if you want itself.
I
As
stare
you see
at
him like
Pheesh.
reaching towards, the scissors. What he's implying is getting rid of the item, not the curse.
Oh, no, that's not what we need.
I'm sorry. What is it you require then?
See, these scissors are cursed, and none of us could really. And I'm trying to get rid of the curse on it, but we really don't know what to do. Maybe you could help?
I usually have a bad time holding back. Usually when I'm told to remove something, it tends to remove a lot more than I think. He like gestures over to the fish that you realize now half of the fish are existent and the other half are okay.
That's not good.
I've never been one to, how do I put this? Me and my wife do not believe in holding back ourselves. We believe in being true to who we are. That's why she has an innate wild magic that comes about her whenever she is being her lovely self. You see her giggling again, and you now see a multitude of fireballs explode around you guys.
Oh my
Take
god.
light back.
Yo, that's fly as hell.
Well, sorry, but I think this job is a bit more complicated than we thought it would be.
If you're looking to remove a curse, you can always try to reach out to our daughter. Or sorry, granddaughter. Yes, my love? Yes, indeed.
Who might that be? Well, more specifically, what is their name?
Hold on.
I don't really think it's a god that can't control his magic. I think it's a god that doesn't want to control his magic.
Yeah, he not fucking with that control shit.
Bro.
No
Yeah.
authority. Yeah.
Yeah, no authority. Ain't no one gonna tell me what to do, not even myself. Shit.
Exactly. Live my life.
I mean,
What a baddie.
No, a real material girl.
I was I was gonna say, like, when he's doing all this crazy, Etheria gets so scared. You see some of the stars, but
Oh,
like go out, and she's like partially dark. You can't really see. All you see is the blue, but none of the stars for a second, and then they suddenly relight. Like,
Oh man, you shouldn't fear things. Like
yeah.
it's
Like,
so
you know,
it's so cool being like this. Just going all out is what you need to do to survive.
yeah. I'm gonna hold your hand. Be like, okay, we'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Sorry, this again is my first time. And
Okay.
again, you all's playing. To meet, to see all in my first, not even day, and to meet their
Yeah.
God created
A
the
god?
world is
Mhm.
a lot. Your God a lot. I mean, both of you have the potential, have the ability to summon upon the wild magic. To meet the very person that is in charge of that must be breathtaking.
I'm back. I'm sorry, could you ask that question again, Dean? Dean?
Hmm?
Could you ask that question again? I'm back.
Oh, yeah, well, actually, it's their daughter, so I was about to phrase it like, who that person was. Um, who's your granddaughter's name?
Ah, people would know. People would know. People would know her as perhaps. No, wait. Oh, sorry, retconning because I realized I misgendered my own god. Sorry, I meant grandson. Our grandson Inti is the god of knowledge.
What his name?
Inti, Inti. If you guys
God of
actually look and play your
knowledge.
handouts, you'll see all the upper pantheon.
Oh.
In player handouts, beneath the world map, and just beneath the guilds, you'll see the name of the upper pantheon.
Okay. God of knowledge. Into. Do you know where we might find him?
Inti is a strange one to get to. They love testing the knowledge of humanity and forcing riddles on them. Ah, yes, truly a gifted grandchild. What type of riddle? What type of riddle has he always told us? Ah, yes. Go that to where all is found, yet nothing remains. Find that which cannot be seen, and find your way at the edge of reality.
Is there a way for me to figure out that riddle?
You can try an intelligence check right now. Not any particular skill check. More like an intelligence itself.
What was the second?
So just my modifier?
Yes.
Zeno, what was the second part to that?
It was a 14.
So
Oh, fuck.
go to where all is found, yet nothing remains. I'm trying to remember what the third line I gave was, but the final part is being that travel there to the edge of reality.
Only where you cannot see.
Oh.
Truly, I love our children. I love our family. I love us. As the two of them are clearly doing this like mushy gushy thing.
Oh, it's so cute. Love it.
Here,
Wait, oh, sorry.
thank you for reminding us of our family. We will give you all a lovely parting gift as we continue our dance. And so, Avi, with the most gentle of all snaps you've ever seen, you see a small bead of himself. This bead, looking like a hole in reality, he then places it on the palm of his hand and blows it in your guys' direction as it starts traveling closer and closer to your group.
Oh man, I want to pick that up. It's probably going to be bad.
So, who wants to give it a try?
You go, I do.
Oh god.
I like these wild magic people.
So,
What happens?
when you make physical contact with it, you take
1 billion damage.
coming in physical contact with this does 29 points of force damage directly to you.
Alright, 29, that's it? Alright, that's cool.
Yep. This is a how can I describe this? This is gonna be like a custom homebrew item because it's not of legendary status, but this is a juvenile sphere of annihilation.
Juvenile Sphere of Annihilation.
Oh, not even her gift is safe.
Juvenile.
Man, giving us a baby black hole.
Juvenile. What? Wait. Say that again one more time.
Sphere of annihilation. This is
Sphere.
a 2-inch diameter sphere of annihilation.
2 inches. Got it.
Wait.
A more fully formed sphere of annihilation is 2 feet in diameter, and
Got it.
what this is that this sphere, or I guess this bead of annihilation, as we'll call it, obliterates all matter it passes through, and all matter that passes through it.
Oh, so like
so how do I hold it?
Like a tiny vanilla ice.
Yes, that's exactly it, Dean. That's a perfect way of looking at this. And on top of this, when you went to catch it, you notice that regardless of when you caught wherever you put your hand on it, it remains stationary until someone can choose to control it. To do so, you need to make an Arcana check to successfully move the sphere.
Ripple it.
And Etheria, give it a...
Well, do all of us do an Arcana check then?
This is more of a test. In order to successfully take this, you need to successfully perform an Arcana check. If you fail the Arcana check, this is a one-time thing, you will not get this.
Alright,
And
well,
everyone
I
can
failed.
try this.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, fuck. That would not have been enough. And Naulei,
Yeah.
you want to give us the Arcana check as well?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it really is the... I love it.
I got a 22.
A 22 would have actually failed, by the way.
I'm on a
Oh.
The fact that Pheesh rolled so high and got a natural 20, Pheesh, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, but you have obtained a miniature sphere of annihilation, or as we're going to jokingly call it, a bead of annihilation.
Is it like the size of like a pearl?
Yes,
Like a bead.
it's 2 inches in diameter.
Okay.
Yo.
And so,
So wait,
what is your intelligence modifier? +5?
My intelligence modifier is +5. Yes.
Yes. So the way this innately works for the regular sphere is that when you successfully perform an Arcana check, you can levitate it up to a number of feet equal to 5 times your intelligence modifier. For the purposes of this little bead will like hover around you, kind of similar to a moon in orbit.
Oh.
It's so cute. Yo, that's awesome! Congrats.
You have a miniature black hole surrounding you. How's that, Pheesh?
It's cute.
It's like it's the
No,
fucking like we do the Dory thing. Hi, little squishy. Fuck.
Like I had the idea in my head where like if I had multiples, I could probably like force them to like link together like a necklace, but then it would just tear my head off.
Yes, it would. On top of this, be aware that it explains that there's a few things to know about the sphere in general. First off, if the sphere moves through a creature space, they have to perform a dex save or they take the 4d10 force. That's why, like, innately, Roger, you just take 4d10 force. And force damage is typically a very hard type to resist.
Okay.
Let alone find immunity to. Let's see. If you attempt to control a sphere that is under someone else's... So if someone ever wishes to steal the sphere from you, which is possible, they have to make an Arcana check contested by your check. So this is a strange item. You don't need to attune to this, in fact. But this is an item that kind of is like it's a contested thing. You walking around with this, which is impossible to hide this, can potentially draw other mages to want to take it from you.
Oh, let them come. Cox.
The orb.
And should they outdo you in an Arcana check, then they have obtained control of the sphere.
Oh my god, imagine like I come across another divination wizard and we just have like a mind battle of like predictions.
This makes me think of the two of you doing like JoJo and Dio's fight, but if everyone else couldn't see the stand, so it's just these two dudes standing in front of each other awkwardly.
Do you know the episode of Adventure Time where they make like this like cat-looking thing that's supposed to be like a representative for like Princess Bubblegum, and then they made like another one for Finn, and they just have like psychic battles to the end of time.
Oh my god. And one other very important note about this. If the sphere comes into contact with a planar portal, such as that created by a gate spell, or an extra dimensional space, such as that of a portable hole, or, portable space being your guys' bag holding right there.
Oh no, I was just about to say.
I was gonna immediately catch it with that.
Yes, there is a random chance of what happens. 50% of the time, the sphere is destroyed on contact.
Oh god.
The sphere represents a hole in the multiverse, so coming in contact with the potential of switching planes of existence is like enough to destroy it.
Got it.
I want to say what looks like 15% of the time. Let's see, 15, 65, what that leaves. 35? Okay. So 50% of the time the sphere is destroyed. 35, bless you. 35% of the time the sphere is able to move into the portal or the extra-dimensional space without any issue. But a 15% chance is that a spatial rift sends each creature and object within 180 feet of the sphere, including the sphere, to a random plane of existence.
Oh damn.
So 50% of the time the sphere gets destroyed, 35% of the time it goes with you, and the other 15% is that it just like... Yeah. So have with that as you will. And Ori says, I'll do the same thing as you, my lovely husband. She takes a bead of herself off, and rather than the sphere of annihilation, which is that of like a perfect sphere, no matter what, this thing is always like an absolute perfect sphere. This is, how do I put it?
Like an oblong like thing that like squishes out and like just is weird.
Yes, it's more of like a constantly in motion jelly that is about 2 inches in diameter.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she does the thing where she blows it only for her breath to like shoot a lightning bolt through the four of you. Not like through you guys' body, but like in between you guys.
Awesome.
And it's coming toward you guys.
Oh jeez.
Who's gonna attempt
worry.
this?
Wild magic. I got it.
Alright. So Roger and Naulei, do you guys want to give this a try together?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, if Roger does.
No, let's go. Let's do this.
So for you two,
let's do it. We're brethrens and sisterins of the wild
Of the
magic.
wild
I'm
play.
trying to see what you guys innately share. That would be good for this.
We don't share anything innately because we wild. Our
Exactly.
wildin.
I'm gonna
wildin
do this then.
attribute.
This is something harder to control because it's more of a chance thing. So I want the both of you to roll a D100.
You got it,
You're
Captain.
harnessing the power. You're harnessing the power of the wild.
I love how
An
White
85
Bread.
and a 96.
I love how White Bread said, "I have a surprise for Naulei." Gives Pheesh a magic item.
Nah. And so this thing, this little, like, once again amorphous, constantly motionless white blob, seems to be orbiting around Roger.
Oh. Wildin'.
So, Roger,
Bugging.
this if one was the bead of annihilation, this is the what's a good word for constantly motionless, for constantly in motion blob.
Bead of inertia. Bead of gotta go fast. No, your biggest fan gets nothing.
He gets nothing. Fucking. Okay. We'll call this. But you know, I got it. We'll call this chaotic jelly.
Chaotic jelly.
You have obtained a 2-inch diameter bit of chaotic jelly. It's never seems to maintain the same motion twice, despite you know the way it is. And what this is that similar to the sphere of annihilation, when this thing comes into contact with something, there is a 10% chance that it will let off wild magic.
Damn. Nice.
And the wild magic is pulled off from the same table that Naulei pulls off of.
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's wildin'.
Yes.
That's nice. I
While-
love it.
This thing is at the moment connected to you, Roger. Though because of your and Naulei's innate connection to the wild magic, you guys can interchange who is in charge of the. I'm gonna
You're
make
telling me we can play catch?
The two of you can play catch with this thing at the cost of the fact that when you touch it, it will let out wild magic.
I toss it. Let's go.
Now let's say.
We can like
My turn.
what's it called? The fusion, like fusion, and then just like let out wild magic.
I'd like to imagine the danger of this thing it being in between the two of you, giving a half five to each other.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is really old, but does anyone know the Wonder Twins?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, so like we put it in the middle and we go like Wonder Twin powers activate.
Shape up.
Alright. And so, with that, the two of you, you guys have your two unique gifts, the chaos jelly, and the bead of annihilation.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. That's cool.
These are powerful items, though just a small fraction of what these gods can possibly do. Be aware. If you do run into other people of similar nature, it is possible that they can take it from you because this is a chaotic entity. It is not bound to things.
Ish posh. No one's more wild than us.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe
Oh, man.
Pheesh single dad now became parent.
Man,
You're
just
cutting
wait until
out.
you guys run into a booyag, booyag, booyag.
Yeah.
I hope someone understands what that reference is.
Thanks.
I think I do. It sounds familiar, but I could be completely wrong.
So, I guess this is an out of session thing because we're probably going to be giving it a call soonish. In Goblin culture, there is a thing known as a booyag. Booyags are like goblins that like are innately magical, but a triple booyag, or known as a booyag, 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 is a goblin sorcerer of wild magic.
Booyah, booyah, booyah. Okay.
Yes, and on top of this, they are so innately connected to the wild magic that every casting causes a wild magic surge.
No.
That.
Not as violent as us.
Etheria is just like in awe, seeing the people that she just joined gain power. God, and she's kind of like,
And
at first she's
Ori
scared.
will give
Oh,
one
sorry.
final warning. Remember that while our gifts are immensely representations of ourselves, and we love being in contact with each other, do not let our gifts get in contact with one another.
You said that the bead orbits around me, right?
Yes, similar to like a moon to a planet.
Okay. Is it like just circling, or is it on an axis?
It's like as though the center of your head is an axis, and it's always like a foot away from your head.
Okay. So
it's
make
at
sure
this
to
moment that Pheesh realizes he can never lay down again, for he constantly creates a weird hole in the ground.
Oh my god, that sounds bad.
You're telling me. Can I mentally throw it, or do I physically have to throw it to Naulei?
What do you think?
Alright, physically it is.
We really playing catch. NFL quarterback, no worries.
Here, here's also an additional rule that's very important to note, and this would actually probably make sense tactician-wise. The wild magic will never proc on the same location twice in a row. Meaning, if the last person who was in contact with it was Roger can freely grab it and do with it as he wishes. But if he wishes to give it to Naulei, there will be a wild magic surge. But after which surge, Naulei can then freely mess around with the blob as she wishes.
Oh, okay, cool. I toss it to Naulei. Alright, check this out.
Naulei, please roll D100.
Huh?
Please roll D100.
Yes.
Oh no. And fireball ourselves.
I know, right?
That's it. Campaign's over. Season 2 canceled.
These are two great things. 19.
19.
Oh, please make me a dex save.
Oh, fuck.
No, you. No,
nope, not a fireball. You
Wrong
fall.
save.
You fall flat
Wait,
on your
wrong
butt.
save.
You fall flat on your
13.
butt. Oh, sorry. You like. No, you can't slip underwater, but you definitely notice that you have been surrounded by grease.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's like
oil.
Naulei is currently greased up at the moment, everyone. But
Ew,
she now has her.
She's just floating.
She now has her blob.
She starts floating up. I try and grab her. So it's like, oh.
Ew.
Naulei.
This is literally an oil spill from BP in the ocean.
Yes. Also, Naulei,
Yeah.
you have in your possession the white blob, the chaos jelly. It is just like think of it like you can hold it in your hand like you would putty.
Okay.
I'm assuming you've like either at a younger age or something like that, you've like played with putty in your hand or something.
Kind of.
You know those moldable erasers that people like that some artists carry?
Oh yes, yes, I've used that. Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
However,
Zeno,
this is constantly in motion. What's
Oh,
up?
that's cool.
I really need to use the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
That is more than fine.
I find it kind of funny because I got silly putty right here.
There you go. I love
Actually,
silly putty.
I have like that that moldable like sticky tack over here, so that's the only reason I knew what you were talking about. I was like, oh, that's similar.
Wait,
Oh,
Zena,
that's
did
cool.
you say why? Did they say why they shouldn't meet? Because if not,
No, they have not
Etheria
said
would-
why.
Etheria would like she kind of peep bumped it. I'm sorry to interrupt, but what were to happen if your powers were to intersect?
Allow
Big
us
shit.
to demonstrate, if we will. You notice that when they dance, how do I put this? So the two gods are aware of their own presence, and they say pay close attention to the way we do this. You may all make a perception check.
Ooh, I think I'm good at these.
I'm not, but I'll try.
We'll try our best.
13.
Oops, that was a performance, not a perception.
We got a 21.
I will pass the perception of 16.
Got 11.
Alright, Naulei, you're the only one who seems to notice this. The gods dance, yet one thing, Naulei, that you're able to notice is that, okay, you know how one of the biggest things is obviously like you need to like hold your partner and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
These two have such immensely insane coordination that they are never in contact with each other despite looking like they are.
Well, that's
Oh, that's so cool. It's a little sad though that they can't touch each other.
Oh, hold on. No, that's to explain. Like, this is how their dance works. Their dance is, it's a very how do I put it? Like, what they do is the D&D multiverse equivalent of tightrope walking on a wire. They are what they're doing takes probably millennia to perfect. But their dance routine never has them in contact with each other, despite how like swift and sometimes fast their motions are.
It's kind of like tango, but without holding hands.
Yes. And then, as their dance drifts them further and further away from them, and you guys see that they start to pull away and come in closer, they come in closer for one singular kiss. And that's, you see a void of white expand from them. At this point, they are so far out that this, what is a 300-foot radius sphere, encompasses everything. And when it's gone, you guys see like the water like flushing in on itself into the empty space.
Like it evaporated it.
It is a sphere. It is a sphere of disintegration.
Where? Please, I'll say this: if everyone else is kind of in horror because of how it kind of resembles the stars, Etheria will, for the first time, have the biggest grin on her face and smile and be like, she will clap hysterically. That was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense. It's almost like what their ability is like a supernova going off.
Yeah. It's like the opposite of Big Bang. Instead of things being created, things are being destroyed.
Yes.
Exactly.
Their voices floating through the space and whispering in your ears. Yes. Our love is truly so powerful. Some could say it's a big bang in itself. Be careful with our gifts, everyone. And so their voices trail off, and the two gods are gone.
Goodbye.
Bye. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Newfound vigor. Etheria will smile and she will look at her party members with their newfound gifts, and she will be like, well, you heard your gods. Make sure you don't lose those gifts.
I really hope I don't lose this, but from the looks of it, I don't think I'm... Oh.
Pheesh, if you just came back, let me go ahead and re-describe the scene. When they were dancing off and away, once again, their constant dance, it looks like they're in contact with each other, but there's like a very thin veil that they clearly have practiced millennia to never be in contact while they're dancing. And their dance routine ends with them sharing a huge, a gentle kiss with each other. Or, actually no, it's more like, a passionate kiss. And by the time their dance had like caused them to drift off far enough away, when they kissed, it's like watching a supernova happen as a 300-foot radius sphere just popped out of them, erasing everything in its path, and then like shrinking, and then they were gone.
Okay. So
they that's kind of like the warning, the demonstration of don't let these things come into contact with each other.
Gotcha.
Well, I can't help it. The bead is orbiting me.
So we'll just watch out for it. We won't toss the ball around you.
No monkey in the middle.
Yeah, no monkey.
No fish in the bowl.
No. That's even better.
Also, for the purposes of clarifying, I'm going to answer this right now. Being in contact with Naulei versus Naulei clothes and similar to try and get your new character's name down, and similar to Rodney and his clothes, is the same thing as being in contact with them. So like it's not like it's constantly wild magicking by bouncing between their clothes and skin. It's just it's in contact with them.
Wait.
No, you're gonna have to repeat that.
You're gonna.
Yeah. So you can put it in your pockets and it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Because it's in contact with you.
Okay.
Wait, so when does the wild magic happen?
When it comes in contact with anything else.
With something else.
Oh, okay, so
it's like you toss the ball back.
Yeah, that's the only time. Like when you first touch it, but like say I already have it It already happened. I can just put it in my pocket now.
Yeah.
I kill it.
And-
Got it.
And we'll say the other reasoning behind this is that for the purposes of like wild magic coming in contact with wild magic is why this happens.
It's like
Yes.
static electricity.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like once you like let go of the static, you don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Got
Like
it.
it's like a balloon. You know.
Okay.
Like I already have static, so the balloon attracts to me. But then the balloon's
Yeah.
there now. No, that didn't make sense. That
No,
didn't
I
make
get what
sense.
I get what you're saying.
You get me though. You get me.
I get
though.
you. I get you.
Thank you.
You already have the charge.
Yes.
So like it won't
Oh my
uncharge.
god. Yeah, it's like a what's it called? Okay, super. It's like a negative charge. No, it's like heat. Heat goes where it's hot to where it's not. So like I already have the heat, but as soon as I toss it and like it goes to Rodney, the heat will go to him because he's not hot. But now I don't have it. There you go.
That's how it is.
Boom. That's how it is. That was great.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
genius.
And so,
Write that down.
Make God.
let's go.
Right, yeah,
let's go
right,
ahead.
yeah.
Let's go ahead and do this. As you guys are heading off to your second encounter of the day, which I'm going to go ahead and have Roger roll for this one. We're not going to set up for the encounter because usually it takes a lot of like role play to set up for one. So we're just going to go ahead and give it a call after we find out what the role will get you guys.
9.
All right, perfect. There will be no encounter, and so you guys are able to move on. I guess just to make sure that we can see what the rest of the day is. Pheesh, would you please roll a d20 for us?
D20.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll low, my dude. Might get a long rest.
4.
There you go. And so that is
shit.
another day done. That's a good place to call the session here, as you all fully benefit from a long rest. And it is with that that we thank everyone so much for tuning on in. It has been a pleasure having you all join us for today's adventure. And if you enjoyed today's content and want to support what we do here, feel free to follow and subscribe on Twitch for any stream notifications, possible chance to participate, and even content polls. Follow my Twitter, check out my TikTok, join the Undead Legion Discord, and of course, for any VODs such as today's episode, check out the Xenology YouTube channel. We hope you all have yourselves a safe night, and we will catch you all on next time. Bye, everyone.
Good night.